I hit them with that act reacher. Y'all gonna learn today. I'm a teacher. That act reacher. Get into the bag like berserker, boy. Fuck around, I'ma hurt you, boy. Stiff jab, side step, uppercut you, boy. The champ is here, you can't survive in my circle, boy. Yeah. Look at my drip right here. And the verse is all I wear. Red Fox logo right here, yeah. I breathe a different air. They can't spar with me. Blood, sweat, and tears. You see the scars on me. I need a fast bag, split second bag. I need it hitting like a speed bag, yeah. I age like fine wine. This is that ageless music. I hit them with that act reacher.
Yes. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, still my peoples and my guys. Look alive. It's your boy Act Reacher with another episode of the Jab Jamboree, produced by the LDBC executive producer.
Let no man forget how menacing we are. We are lions.
Executive produced by the producer. And let's get into it. Let me get in these comments real quick. Salam alaikum, showers, salute. My OG Kano Loco, y'all make sure y'all check us out later. Yes, sir. I see what you're saying, Abel. Don't worry, we going. That's gonna be easy work. What's good, man? My brother Jay Steels is in the house, man. What's good, brother? Let them know what you got going on, and you want to talk about the 50-50 real quick.
What it do, what you saying, what it going at your favorite, your most hated art fella. Back for another one. It's the Act and Art Show. Pull up. Smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right. It's the usual suspect team. And speaking of which, indeed, we got a 50-50 draw going down. We're doing it every other Friday. We announcing the winners. How you get in this draw, all you got to do is Cash App. Tickets are on sale. You know what I mean? 1 ticket for $10, 3 tickets for $20, and 10 tickets for $50. All you got to do is Cash App, $ usual 50-50. Make sure you add your name, your alias, and your email address, and we'll get you your assigned ticket numbers promptly within a couple hours. Once again, we'll be announcing the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk, bullshitting on the Beltway. Next draw will be announced Friday, December the 27th, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
Real trap shit.
Yes, sir. Real quick, Steels. I wanna know how you feel about that whole beard situation. Because I read an article on ESPN this morning, and they were just saying how it got to be like an inch or a quarter inch or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, with the whole Tyson Fury. You know, that's why I got this caveman theme right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, Fury looked like a caveman. You know,
right.
And he didn't have it before. I guess he underestimated Usyk's punching power. How do you feel about that whole situation, bro? If you could elaborate on it.
I brought it. I think I was first to bring it up within our circle. In regards to the beard, I thought it was questionable how lengthy his beard has become. So I'm starting to question his punch resistance, if he's possibly going to try to use that for cushioning. I mean, as well as, you know, how he likes to bend and break the rules inside the boxing ring. Will he be using his beard to um, as a abrasive to cause or inflict cuts on Alexander Usyk when he's leaning or trying to lean in and put his rubbing up his chin and his beard on the inside on Usyk's face. You know what I mean? That's a definite possibility. I'm not opposed to beards inside the ring, but I believe it should be trimmed. You know what I mean? I believe it should be trimmed to I think you alluded to it earlier, an inch at max, because the length it's at right now, like the shit's about to grow locks. You know what I mean?
It still
So,
says
so what we really do
caveman shit.
now. On the other end, you can look at it. If you're a Tyson Fury fan, you can look at it like he's giving off the impression that he's dead serious about this fight. You know what I mean? So much so that he don't even really give a damn about his appearance to the point where grooming is not necessary. He just wants to fight.
So I'm gonna bring up some things real quick, and then we're gonna get into the 154s, and the brothers could join when they gonna join. Salute the Queen 71.
Spider sense is tingling.
Queen, we gonna have another gaming live. I gotta see if this game meets your approval after I'm done on the Kano Loco show. So you make sure you're around. I'm gonna hit you up. Salute to my brother D-Man.
Let's go, bub.
Salute to Mrs. Sheldon. Mrs. Sheldon, yo, bro, keep making them videos, bro. You are hilarious. Mrs. Sheldon is hysterical, bro. So James Toney, when he fought John Ruiz, he complained about the beard when I was young. And I remember that fight. And John Ruiz ended up shaving it with no problem. Because, you know, James Toney complained about it. James Toney ended up winning. But he got popped later, so it got turned into a no contest. Similar to Devin and Ryan. Then we had, in recent memory, when I'm a full-grown man, Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. And Triple G and Abel Sanchez, or Fable Sanchez, complained about the beard with Canelo. And Canelo shaved it a little bit. It wasn't that much. I don't think Canelo's was that crazy. And I'm not crazy about Canelo, but it wasn't that crazy like Fury's is. So I'm just bringing up certain old situations so that we could compare it to now. Tyson Fury's look a little bit crazy, I'm just saying. But I think he's doing any tactic and any advantage, not just rattle Usyk's cage, but I just think he's trying to do anything that he can to have a slight edge on Usyk. That's just me personally.
Most definitely. Not only that, like we haven't really spoken on the fact that I think his guard or his trunks are too high.
Yeah, I agree. See, if I was a trainer, y'all would want me to be a trainer. The fight might not happen. They might kick me out, and the assistant trainer might have to take over as the chief second. Cause I would be like, yo, bro, them trunks is high. You for real, bro? Like my slime.
His shit's like an inch under his pectoral.
He's the shorter guy. You gotta be able to work in there.
His shit all the way up.
You know what I'm saying?
All the way up, and nobody complain about it. Using so much shit, bending and breaking the rules all the time.
You know what I'm saying? For real. And D-Man, These ain't the Superfly glasses. These is the Rick Ross glasses. Salute to Kano, man. You know what I mean? I'm on my Florida shit today. You know what I'm saying? These my Rick Ross glasses. But yeah, man. That I think is kind of ridiculous. If you want, let's get into this 154 pound, man. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I sent the links to all the bros, but I'm ready. Let me know when you got it queued up. Yes, sir, my man. You know, it's crazy because it's not as deep as I thought it would be, which is a good and a bad thing. But you know, sometimes these breakdowns can take longer than we expect. Oh, actually, my bad.
Yeah, let me
All
see.
right, so explain the tears. I'm sorry, I didn't see that bottom. Explain the tears to the people.
But you are right. You are right, Act. It's not as deep as 140. It's not as deep as 140.
Or 35. Or
But
the ones we did before. But
there's definitely some good fights and some landmines in this division. But let's break down the tiers. I did add one new tier due to the complaints of the other suspects of the ambiguity. I can't even say that word right now, but due to some of the clarity of where people should be, boxers should be positioned. So of course we'll start off with the true pretender, our lowest tier. Next from that, the gatekeeper tier. This is the tier where everybody will be starting at that needs more info. And through the elaboration and the breakdown of the fighter, we can assess what tier they move on from there. The new tier that I put into the tier system is simply world class. From there, we got the true contender. The next is elite class. And of course, the top of the top is the God tier. And those are the tiers. And we'll start off with this unknown gentleman that I've literally never heard of, never seen fight before. And that's Jorge Perez.
where's he from? Yeah.
Jorge Perez is from Mexico. He has a record of 32-4 with 26 KOs. His big, I guess, claim to fame is that he went over there to South Africa and beat a decent undefeated South African prospect in Warwick Knapp. Knocked him out in 3 rounds. He also recently defeated a 147-pound contender that's moved up in Quadratilo Abdukahorov and beat him over 10 rounds. So he's faced some a little bit of decent opposition. He has fought in America as well. He fought Elias Asudi, who was 22-2, and he knocked him out in a round, and that was in Phoenix. This guy has somewhat put himself on the map. In my opinion, I wouldn't say he's world class. I won't say he's even a gatekeeper as of yet. To me, he should stay right at this tier, but we need to see more info on him.
The dudes that you told me that he beat, even though I don't know the dude that he went to go to South Africa, I would have to strongly agree with you on that. But I do got to give him a lot of credit and him dealing with adversity, going to a whole nother place, and him being able to get the win, you know, and he wasn't from there. He was fighting a South African. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I gotta agree in that aspect with that. And I still need more information on him, but I ain't gonna lie, Steels. This is one that I gotta pay attention to now. Say his name again before we get off him.
Jorge Perez.
Jorge Perez. I will remember that name if I see him on like a DAZN card, or I can't say Top Rank card on ESPN no more, because shoot, my ESPN, it don't even count no more because
He's
they get bumped
he's
up.
relatively young too. He's 26 years old. Good size at 6 foot.
That's not young in the boxing world. 25 or better, you know.
I said relatively.
Oh, you know, but yeah, man, I give him credit. Yeah, need more info. Okay, go ahead to the next one, and salute to my bro Felix Nunez.
Let's go, bub.
Next on deck, we got Bakari Samaki. He's a fighter out of France, 17-0, 9 KOs, and he's only 21 years old.
That's young.
Let me look at his amateur record, and there's not much to say about it. He's only shows 3 fights. So as far as professional record, once again, 17-0, 9 KOs. There's nobody of note on his resume. All of his fights have been out of France, but he has, in his last fight, he fought in a 12-rounder against Wade Ryan, who seems like a journeyman type, 22-11 with 1 draw. But that was for WBC silver belt. You know what I mean? So that's why he's on the WBC rankings where he's at. But other than that, his resume is nothing to write home about. And I don't think none of these fighters in the 154 division are really looking at him like he's some type of boogeyman. With that being said, I still need to see more. He's young, 21 years old. Pretty much unknown. BoxRec doesn't even have his attributes as far as how tall he is or his reach. So quintessentially, he needs more info.
I'm gonna strongly agree with that. He definitely needs more info. We gotta see more. We gotta see him like on the Top Rank card. We gotta just see him on DAZN. We might as well just say that now. We gotta see you on DAZN.
All right. Next up, we got Callum Walsh. He fights out of Ireland, or he's from Ireland, but he fights over here in the States, fighting out of California. Got a record of 12-0 with 10 KOs. He's only 23 years old himself. He's a 6-footer with a 72-inch reach advantage.
How tall is he?
6 foot.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
He's one of these guys that been fighting for like WBC trinket belts, the Continental Americas belt he has. He also got the WBC USA silver belt. So he's definitely been fighting 10 rounders for a little bit now, but nobody of real note on his resume. I see Yellow Nusanov he knocked him out in 9, or stopped him in 9. But other than that, nobody really of real note on his resume. Though he has a glittery record with 12-0 and 10 knockouts. I would like to. Yeah, I mean, I think he's need to stay in that same tier. Need more info.
I would agree. He don't got no notable names yet. You said that. What's his record again? I'm sorry, Stills.
12-0,
12
10
and 0.
KOs.
And where's he from?
Originally from Ireland, but he fights out of California.
Yeah. You got make sure you stay out of them pubs, champ. Stay out of them Irish pubs, champ. We seen what happened to Josh Warrington. So yeah, we need more info. We need more info. I see you, champ. I see you, Kate.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Yeah, I think I need more info with him. Is that Abel? Nah, that's not Abel Ramos, is it?
No, that's Jesus Ramos.
Jesus Ramos. Yeah, I always get the nephew. Abel Ramos is the uncle. Jesus Ramos is the nephew.
What you got on Jesus Ramos?
I like Jesus Ramos. See, this is somebody that I actually know. He's a real rugged, tough fighter. He always brings it every time that he goes in the ring. I feel as though I want to put him at world class, but I just need a little bit more information on him. I need a little bit more, because I could tell you how I feel about his uncle, Abel, but Jesus, I just need a little bit more data to collect, and I would be able to tell you how I really felt about him. But he is a real rugged, gritty fighter. He's willing to take on all challenges. I just need a marquee win. If he could get a marquee win for somebody that's either a contender or somebody that's a high-level gatekeeper that may have lost, may have fell off real quick, but is still, elite, I could put him in that world class, or even be the champion or get a title shot. He definitely would be maybe even a little bit above world class. But I think I need more info.
I might have to disagree.
Oh yeah, he did beat Joey Spencer.
Yeah,
He did. I
with you.
forgot about that. I'm sorry, Shaw. But even Joey Spencer, I need more info. I needed more info on. Even though they hyped up Joey Spencer, I still needed more info on Joey Spencer. But go ahead, Stills. I'm sorry. Go ahead, say what you say.
Jesus is 21-1 with 17 KOs. He is only 23 years old. Stands 5'10" tall. He also got a 72-inch reach advantage. Yes, he did stop Joey Spencer in 7 rounds, so he does have that his belt. That's a high level prospect, kind of French contender fight right there. Yeah, so we have to give him credit for that. After that fight, that put him into an even bigger fight against Erickson Lubin, which he ultimately lost unanimously on all judges' cards. So with that, to me, that fight to me as well as Joey Spencer, that's enough info for me to compute what tier he needs to be at. I don't need no more info on him. As far as I'm concerned, I'll put him at world class. I'm not gonna say he's a true contender because he took that loss against a seasoned perennial contender against Erickson Lubin. But yeah, I think he, at the young age of 23, he's showing himself to be a world class operator that could be competitive and possibly beat a lot of these guys on this list as he continues to grow and mature in his craft.
But let me just ask you, Steels, did you have enough information on Joey Spencer to say that Joey Spencer was elite? I'm just asking. Was Joey Spencer high on your radar enough to where you would be like, if somebody beat him? Because I didn't have Joey Spencer that high.
I already answered that. I said that was a high level prospect / fringe contender type fight.
Okay.
And in addition to his loss / lesson against Erickson Lubin, how much more info do we need? When we're talking about these other guys, these the first three guys, we have no info in regards to.
But still, see,
there's nobody on their resume that we recognize. There's no recognizable fights that we've even watched. We've seen Jesus Ramos in 2 big fights already. One being Joey Spencer, 2 being Erickson Lubin, bro.
And Erickson Lubin, it was a majority decision. How did that play out?
That was a UD. All 3 judges saw it UD for Lubin.
I mean,
and they happened in succession. He went from that, once again, fringe contender type fight, high level prospect fight, battle of the undefeateds against Joey Spencer.
Yeah, he
right into the Erickson Lubin fight, which had elimination type stakes at hand. That's a lot of info right there, bro.
I guess, I guess he could be world class. You know what? I'll agree with you. But I'm just saying he didn't win that fight with Erickson Lubin. That's my only thing with him. But I guess that is enough data I want to believe. But I still feel as though maybe I might need some more. That's only 2 people. But I hear you. I won't argue with you.
Indeed. Make sure y'all smash that like button. It's the Ep.9 show. We doing the 154, the 154 super welterweight, junior middleweight tier list. Next up on deck, we got Josh Kelly. Josh Pretty Boy Kelly out of the UK. At one time, he was very, very heavily hyped, highly touted. He's currently 16-1-1 with 8 KOs. 1 loss coming by stoppage. Let's go back to that time when he got stopped. This was in the welterweight division. He did get stopped by David Avenesian, where a lot of red flags were put up after that stoppage loss, essentially in his home country in the UK. Since then, he hasn't left the UK at all. I'm surprised he hasn't been over to the States or even Saudi ways, but he hasn't done none of that. He's fed on a kind of a steady diet of European level opposition. In his last fight, he's fought Ishmael Davis to a majority decision. Ishmael Davis, who's not on this tier list, he'll be fighting this afternoon against Sergey Boyachuk, affectionately known as Bumba Chuck. So yeah, he beat him in a lackluster, snoozer, forgettable fight. Very close though. But other than that, his biggest win, I would say, is Troy Williamson, another UK level, European level type junior middleweight. Beat him by UD. But I would have to say from what I've seen in his early parts of his career, I was really excited of the prospects of what Josh Kelly could bring, especially at welterweight. Since that Avenesian loss, the some of that shine is definitely worn off to the point where I think I'm looking at him like he's a true pretender.
I agree with that 100%. I thought he should have fought Abenesian at a catch weight to make up for that, because Abenesian came out of nowhere. Or David, I've been sneezing, I like to call him.
You done lost your privilege of getting any money, man, until you show me where that man is at. Till you find that man, you dead up here, man. You dead, man. All right? You hear what the fuck I'm saying, man? Now get the fuck off my stoop, man. Go ahead, man. Go find that man, B. Go find him, B. Unless you like being broke, nigga. Go this way, man. Hey, my man, go this way, man. Go that way, man. Y'all niggas don't seem to understand me out here, B. Nobody playing games on these streets, man. Y'all niggas better hold it down out here, all right? Y'all niggas gonna...
Word. True pretender. Definitely. Go ahead, Steels. To the next one. Smash the like button. Please smash the like button and share this.
Yes. Next on deck, we got Mohammed Kurbanov. Mohammed or Mogamed Kurbanov. He's 26-1, only 14 KOs. Not the biggest puncher. 29-year-old out of Russia, stands at 5'9.5". His resume is somewhat low key, under the radar. He has some decent wins. He's beaten Leanne Beefy Smith, albeit it was controversial. That was in Russia, but he beat him by UD. He also beat Patrick Teixeira, the Brazilian contender. He beat him in a more clear, cleaner fashion. He's also faced the perennial French contender, Michel Soro. He beat him by only split decision. Michel Soro got one judge's approval on that fight. And last but not least, definitely his top opponent, he faced Israel Madrimov. Unfortunately, Israel Madrimov used that as his welcome to the world class type of platform, and was able to knock him out in 9 rounds. So Kurbanov does have that one stoppage loss against Israel, but other than that, he has a pretty solid resume and should be noted, I believe, as world class.
Real quick before I ask some questions, he said, D-Man, that was paid in full, man. Don't tell me you that country to where you never seen paid in full. That's what I was playing. That was money making Mitch. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so where's he from, Steels?
Russia.
Okay. And normally these Russian dudes don't play, but he got knocked out by McDreamo.
Got put on a shirt.
Damn. I don't know, Steels. I need more info, bro. I can't put him at world class, especially if you took a devastating loss. It's different if it's a.
Are you crazy, bro? What do you mean you need more info, bro? Didn't I tell you he fought Michel Soro, another contender that's on the tier list, bro? He fought him already. He fought Liam Beefy Smith, beat him controversially.
He beat. Did he win these?
Yeah.
Did he win these?
He won that. He beat Patrick Teixeira. Remember the Patrick Teixeira that was the WBO champion?
Yeah, I remember.
The Patrick Teixeira that had to move over Carlos Adames? Yeah, that same guy. He has a win over here. He was talking about he needs more info. What is we doing today, bro?
Okay, my fault, champ. All right, he world class. I'm sorry. He world class. I give him world class. He world class. I mean, I still feel like that makes Mac Dreamoff look real good, man. That make Mac Dreamoff look real good.
As he should look good. I think Madreamoff he's the truth, bro. You know what I mean, but we'll get to Madreamoff a bit later. If you actually kind of look at the lineup, I have them lined up essentially who I think are the best from like number one on. You know what I mean? So you see where Madreamoff fits in my opinion. But let's move on to Michel Soto. Fights out of France. He is older, right? As of now, 37 years old. Good size, 5'10" and a half, with 70-inch reach advantage. Record, the very respectable one at 36 wins, only 4 losses, one of those by stoppage and 2 draws. 36 of his wins, but 25 of those wins have come by KO. Let's look at his resume real quick. A long list of European level guys like Seth beat him, stopped him 5. Of course, he got stopped controversially by Israel Madrimov. That happened over there in Tashkent. I think that's Uzbekistan, where Madrimov is from. That was Madrimov's one hometown fight. But that was stopped controversially. Soro was stopped on his feet, but the referee the weirdly jumped in after a flurry of punches from Madrimov that didn't essentially land. They did do the rematch, which ended in a technical draw due to unintentional headbutt. Soro suffered a cut in that fight. We also have him losing another controversial split decision against the guy that we just talked about, Kurbanov. And he fought him in his hometown. So this guy's somewhat of a road warrior. Since then, he's got back on the winning trail against a lightly known European level guy, but he got a second round knockout on him. He's also fought in the States. I first caught on to Michel Soro when he fought way back in 2015. I believe it might have been a Showbox card or maybe HBO After Dark, something like that. He fought Glenn Tapia and knocked him out in Newark, New Jersey. In 4
I think I might remember that.
Yeah. So Michel Soro's been around, and he stayed at this same division for close to a decade now. And so, in my opinion, I would like to say he definitely is world class, but at this point, with his recent losses against top contenders, I'm gonna have to say he's a gatekeeper.
I agree. Only because of like the mishaps he just had that you talked about. Salute to Stormy B, man. Salute to my NY family, the underrated darkness. Salute to Royal Constrictor. I see you in the building, champ. Make sure y'all subscribe, share, all that good stuff if you ain't subscribed already. I'm pretty sure y'all yeah, I gotta agree with you. I think he's at a gatekeeper status. I think his ceiling is ended. I don't think his ceiling is gonna be able to go any higher than where it's at. So man, my bro, the one LVZ, man, salute. Yes, sir.
All right. Next up, we got one of your guys. You know what I mean? A Cuban standout, 5'10", 74-inch reach advantage. Yoenis Tellez. He's 9-0 with 7 KOs. He fights out of, I believe, fights out of Houston with Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields is his trainer. But as far as his resume go, there's nobody of real note. Does have a knockout against Sergio Garcia, who was 34-2. He's beaten the undefeated Joseph Jackson, who I would say is a prospect or a fringe contender at best. Like he was 19-0. He got the UD against him. And of course, in his last fight, I forget which card it was on, but I remember seeing him. He looked pretty impressive, defeating the 35-2 Johan Gonzalez in 7 rounds. Johan Tellez is definitely a guy that I have my eye on, that seems to have all the skills to be a threat at this division. But I'm going to have to say, based on who he's been in with at thus far, that I need to see more info.
I'm going to keep it real. That last stoppage he got, impressive. He got braids in that. I know exactly who you talking about. I ain't going to front. He impressed me, though. I ain't going to lie. When he get up there, bro, there's going to be a lot of problems. I'm not just saying that. There's going to be a lot of problems, bro. There's going to be a lot of problems for these dudes. It started off a little, you know what I mean? It was a little ebb and flow. But then once he, got adjusted to that style, he took him out without dating. You know what I mean? I do need a little bit more info, though. I think he beat a couple. Who you got up top of him? Let me see. I think he get that Russian dude some work. And Jesus Ramos.
Yeah, he definitely could. He got to show and prove. There's nobody.
Yeah, I agree. I can't disagree with that.
Say that he's definitively world class. Even though I believe on paper he is. On paper, you could arguably say he's a true contender. He looks that nice. But on the Akinade show, I believe he should stay where he originated.
Nah, you're right. He
we need more info, champ.
Perfect where he at. We still, I need him to see him against one of these type of dudes that's above him. I need to see him against one of these type of dudes that's above him. Then I could, I could rock out and believe that. So I ain't mad at you.
Fuck with your boys.
Here's a legend. One of the co-creators of White Boy Christmas.
Boy, Milanicki.
My man, Vito Milanicki. Jr. He's 20 wins, only 1 loss. White Magic, 22 years old, has grown. Stands at 6 foot tall, with a 70-inch reach advantage. He has been relatively active since his majority decision loss against. This was a shock loss against a guy I don't think he should have lost to, but it's not like he stopped anything. It was a majority decision loss. Since then, he's fought, I would say, domestic class opponents, nobody of real note. He's still, but at that, he's been fighting 10 rounders for his last, I would say, 6 to 7 fights. With that being said, he's still young at 22 years old. I don't want to go all the way and throw him in the trash can and say the co-founder of White Boy Christmas deserves to be in the true contenders list. So I'm gonna reserve my judgment and say he needs more info.
I need more info too, especially after that dude he lost to. I thought he could have beat him on a better day, But then again, maybe that could be things when he steps up in more competition that could happen to him again. We just don't know because he hasn't been up there with somebody that's really gonna push him again since that happened to him. So, and then I think Joey Spencer beat the dude that beat him, right? I remember right after that happened to Millen, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah, that might have happened. But
so I thought he should have got that get back. So yeah, I need more info because not just his skill and things like that. And now that he's older and his mind frame is different, I need to see that he's willing to, he's healed from that mentally as an adult. He's perfect where he's at. I think that's perfect.
All right. Next up, we got Brandon Adams. If you can speak on him real quick, why his record.
Oh, I don't remember Brandon Adams' record, but he's definitely a gritty, rough fighter. I remember my cousin came in. He said, "You got dangles now." Oh, I remember him from the Contender. I really, Brandon Adams was my guy in the Contender. They need to bring the Contender back, bro. They really need to bring the Contender back. The Contender was fire. I think they should have that for all the popular divisions. Like, this would have been a perfect division where they could have had a Contender series. 154. I think 154 is perfect. But anyway, Brandon Adams, he's a really good fighter. He took some losses to some big names, like Jamal Charlo. He just recently. Who did he recently fight, Steels?
A Greek fighter that fights out of Houston under Ronnie Fields.
Yeah. Actually, I heard of him because of Mac know who I'm talking about because of Mo City Boxing. Salute to Mo City Boxing. I know they really do their thing on Clubhouse. You know what I mean? Salute to my bro Mo. Cats. Yeah. I believe he lost to him in a split decision. Was it a split? It wasn't too long ago. It's like a few weeks back.
Yeah, but it was a split decision, very close fight.
Yeah.
But anyway, I remember watching that fight. I think it was on OTX.
Yes, sir. And he beat Bumba.
He did. He knocked out Bumba.
Yeah. We gonna put Brandon Adams world class. We're gonna put Brandon Adams world class because I thought that Cats fight was kind of close. Me personally, and sometimes the decision don't go your way, even though the fight is close. I think we should move him up to world class. He's been in there with Charlo and he beat Bumba, and you see with Bumba, I thought he beat Virgil Ortiz. I don't care what nobody says. I thought he beat Virgil Ortiz. That's a whole nother story for another day. So I got Brandon Adams at world class. I think he deserves to be at world class. I think on any given day he could beat a lot of these dudes.
Most definitely. There's you can argue that He could be a true contender.
That too.
He knocked out Rumba Chuck emphatically in Puerto Rico. He was undefeated since he's dropped down in weight. Remember his biggest L came against Mal Charlo at 160.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But since he's came down in weight to 154, he's seen relative success. Of course, he took that last L in his last fight against Katz, but that was by split decision. In my opinion, I lean towards him edging the fight. So,
real trap shit.
if he was to officially get that win, theoretically, I think a lot of us will be thinking that he's a true contender. But he is 35. I think coming at the somewhat at the end of his prime of his high level of him being at the high levels of his career. So I think you're right and exact with he's world class.
Go ahead, Steels. Hold it down real quick. I'll be right back. Go ahead. Break the next person down. I'll be right back.
Indeed. Once again, make sure y'all smash that like button for the Ep.9 show. We also got the 50-50 draw popping. Cash App, $, usual 50-50 tickets are available via Cash App. 1 ticket for $10, 3 tickets for $20, 10 tickets for $50. Every other Friday, we will be splitting the pot directly through Cash App. Once again, $, usual 50-50. The remainder goes to the funding and securing of venues and entertainment for the LDBC meet and greet. So it's definitely going down for a great cause. Indeed. Once again, we are doing the 154 tier list. We're now narrowing it down to I think a lot of the guys that are world class and true contenders. Next up on the date or on the deck is Katz. Andreas Katsurakis. He's 15-0 with 10 KOs. He's a 27-year-old Greek fighter. Fights out of Houston under the tutelage of Ronnie Shields. Of course, we last seen him against in a close, controversial decision against Brandon Adams, where he got the win on OTX. He also has a decent win, a majority decision win against Quadratilo Abdulkahorov, who was 20-2 at the time. Other than that, his resume is somewhat light, littered with a bunch of domestic level competition, albeit with winning records. At this point, I don't know if I would say that he's definitely not no true contender, and I'm still questioning if he should be put on that world class status. But he does have the Brandon Adams win, so I'm not gonna put him on the lower fringes world class as of now. I don't think I need more info on him. I think he's lower fringes of world class.
Yeah, I think after that, salute, Tay, salute. I think after that Brandon Adams win, it's only going to catapult him. I've been hearing about this dude because salute, like I said, salute to Mo City Boxing. He told me all about him. He be giving a lot of top dudes work in Ronnie Shields' gym. I heard there was one day he served like 3 or 4 dudes. I ain't gonna say the names on here because Mac is gonna get mad at me if I say a certain name on here that I heard that he beat up in sparring. Oh, but I remember this dude, and I knew he was coming. This is a dude that we should hear about, but I heard about because of Mo City, and I remember Mac bringing him up too. So I definitely think he deserves to be world class. We have a world class person up there, and he definitely deserves to be up there. Salute to my brother, 503 Lion, Texas Drip.
Indeed, once again, salute to the Usual Suspect 6. Make sure y'all shop usualsuspect6.com. Why? Because y'all fit the description.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Next on deck,
Fuck with your boys.
one of my favorites, Puerto Rican enigma, Xander Zayas, currently 20-0 with 12 KOs. This 22-year-old stands at 5'10", has an excellent reach at 74 inches. Of course, born in Puerto Rico, but fights out of Florida. Has good wins over Patrick Teixeira. And of course, he put on a boxing clinic in his last fight against Damian Sosa, which was a unanimous decision. We was hoping to see him next, possibly get that opportunity against Virgil Ortiz. Unfortunately, that didn't come into fruition. Unfortunately, there's only one big name that we can put a feather in his cap to. I want to say he's a true contender, but at this point, I'm not going to reach with it. I think he belongs at world class.
I just gotta give this diversion real quick.
You done lost your privilege of getting any money, man, until you show me where that man is at. Till you find that man, you dead up here, man. You dead, man. All right? You hear what the fuck I'm saying, man? Now get the fuck off my stoop, man. Go ahead, man. Go find that man, B. Go find him, B. Unless you like being broke, nigga. Go this way, man. Hey, my man, go this way, man. Go that way, man. Y'all niggas don't seem to understand me out here, B. Nobody playing games on these streets, man. Y'all niggas better hold it down out here, all right? Y'all niggas gonna...
Yes, sir. I agree with you 100%. I like Xander. Xander to me is the complete fighter. He's serious. I was just on his page today. He was running. You know what I mean? Looked like he was running forever. Always training constantly. He's serious. He's focused on his craft. He could box. He could bang. He can knock you out. Only thing I haven't seen was him working on the inside. He's world class, definitely. I really want to put him at true contender, but I can't disagree with you only because I haven't seen those names yet. But he wanted that name. He wanted to prove himself, but somebody else thought it was high risk, low reward. But that's another story for another day.
Indeed. Okay. Well, next up we got Mr. Erickson. Of course, fighting out of Florida. It's listed at 5'11". I think that's a mistake. I think he's more like 5'9.5" at most. His record's currently 26-2. 18 of those by KOs. Of course, 2 of his losses have been by stoppage. Okay. We'll take it all the way back to his first foray, his first title shot against Mel Charlo. That ended up in a first round knockout. A freak uppercut that landed that absolutely wasted Erickson Lubin. He somewhat recovered from that, beating a perennial contender at the time in Ishe Smith. He stopped him in 3 rounds. He had win over a perennial contender at the time as well, Nathan Gallimore. He beat Terrell Boucher. He knocked out Jason Rosario in 6 rounds, which was another excellent win. A great back and forth fight with Sebastian Fundora, which still there's questions behind that loss due to the state of how puffy and how swollen up his face is. There's questions in regards to the gloves of Sebastian Fundora in that fight, but nothing conclusive. It's still all conspiracy talk. What a great fight that he ended up losing. He also has a win over Luis Arias, knocked him out in 5. And of course, Jesus Ramos Jr., he defeated in his last fight. Lubin at one point, he was one of my favorite fighters before he got knocked out by Mel. I thought Lubin was the real truth. I remember him doing that crouching tiger move and knocking down Jorge Cota, bouncing back up and hitting him with that straight right hand. You know what I mean? I thought Lubin was so nice, and I still think he's nice, but not as dynamic as he once was before he got stopped, or he's been stopped a couple times. Even though he's been stopped a couple times, I think he's deserved it just by the long list of contenders and great opposition he's fought at 154, that he's a true contender.
Who was you referring to, Steels? I'm sorry, because you said a couple different names. I thought you was talking about one person, but I got confused.
What do you mean?
Who we talking about right now?
Erickson Lubin.
Oh, Erickson Lubin. Yes. Okay. I think a true contender too. I also agree with that. I would have had liked to see him get somebody else big right after that minor setback, but he was definitely on the path. You know what I mean? And I think as far as his skill, I don't think too many people can match him when it comes to skill. I don't know what's going on with him right now. I don't know what's going on with him.
You don't know what's going on with him. I know what's going on with him. You know what I mean? We was trying to figure it out. We was trying to find Al yesterday. You know what I mean? To ask that question. You know what I mean? What's up with Erickson Lubin? When's his next fight, Al? You know what I mean? Al slipped from my grasp again, you know what I mean? So who knows when Erickson Lubin's coming back or who he's coming back to. Maybe he might invite the prospects to fight in the near future.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I keep him there. I like Erickson Lubin too much to drop him any lower than that. So it's going to be a little bit of favoritism.
One for JJ.
Go ahead, Steele. Let's go to the next one.
Sergey Boyachuk, again affectionately known as Bumba Chuck.
Bumba Clot. We call him Bumba Clot.
Bumba Chuck, Bumba Clot. He's 24-2. 23 of those 24 wins have came by KO, and he has taken one KO loss. Of course, we mentioned it before against Brandon Adams. He's a 29-year-old out of the Ukraine, but fights in the U.S. He's based out of LA, California. He is 6 foot. inches tall and has got a 73-inch reach advantage. I would have to say, out of all the Ukrainian fighters, he has the worst footwork. He fights more in line of Mexican / Russian type fighter, very straight up and down, methodical, throws a lot of punches and is on the front foot. Doesn't use a lot of angles and pivots. Like I said, doesn't have the greatest footwork, but possesses respectable power, being that his knockout ratio is at a stellar 96%. Of course, he's knocked out Nathan Gallimore.
Everybody knocked out Nathan. No sense.
He was stopped by Brandon Adams, which was supposed to be a coming out party fight. But of course, since then, he's recovered nicely. Stopped Patrick Alate, who's somewhat of a fringe Ghanaian contender. Unanimous decision against Brian Mendoza, which was a good win for him as well. Controversial majority decision loss against Virgil Ortiz. I think a lot of us thought that he should have got that victory. He's fighting this afternoon against Ishmael Davis. I expected Boyachuk to definitely get the KO against Ishmael Davis in an exciting fight. You might see him hurt a couple times during this fight. Like I said, I'm not really a believer or impressed with his defensive prowess. However, I think he's world class to land the plane.
I think he's world class too. I don't think he transitions from offense to defense real good. That's one of my things that I think he has lapses in when he's fighting. But he can bang pretty well on the inside. I agree with you. He's not a foot person. He's not going to be one of them Ukrainians like a Usyk or a Lomachenko where he utilizes angles and things like that. Nah, he's more, I'm not going to say a brawler. I say more of a boxer puncher, especially that Virgil fight. That's what I seen. But I thought that he won that Virgil fight. And ever since the Brandon Adams loss, I have seen the ascension. So I think he deserves to be at world class because he beat a world class. He beat a true contender, right? Could we say that? Beat a true contender. Damn near. He didn't get the win, but I thought he won. That was at the meet and greet. Y'all remember that? We watched that at 78 spot. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, let's keep it rolling, Steels. Let's keep it rolling. Oh man, we got him.
It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive.
Go ahead, Steels. Talk about Virgil. I can't find myself to do.
Speaking of which, rolling back to back, we're going with Virgil Ortiz Jr., who's currently 22-0 with 21 knockouts. It's stellar on paper, a stellar record. Of course, he's relatively young at 26 years old. He's 5'10", 70-inch reach advantage, fighting out of Dallas, Texas. His notable wins at the weight class, I would say, have to be the controversial win against Sergey Boyachuk. He has a win at 154 against a blowing up Thomas Delorme. Stops him with 1 round. A blowing up Frederick Lawson, who's really supposed to be at 147, stopped him in 1 round. But that's his work at 147. He actually had better work at. That's his work at 154. He's actually had better work at 147, where he's fought with the guys of Green Beans, Aegis Velasquez, knocked him out. UK contender Michael McKinson knocked him out. Guys like that, Samuel Vargas, Maurice Hooker. But to be real, this resume is once again nothing to write home about. Very glossy record on paper with his 95% knockout ratio, but not against top tier competition. You know what I mean? Once again, based on his last controversial win against Sergey Bubba, I'm not particularly impressed with. I'm gonna have to say that the Virtual Ortiz at 154 thus far is the lower fringes of world class.
Steels, if I never agree with you this whole broadcast, I 1,000% agree with you with need more info. 1,000, and I know 503 gonna be like Atkins hating and all of that, but I gotta keep it a stack, bro. I gotta keep it a band. I don't know about him at 154. I didn't like how he was looking at the meet and greet when we was watching that. I couldn't believe it. Bumbleclot was putting in that community service, you heard? He really was. And I thought he should have got that. Y'all talk about Madrimov and Terrence Crawford. This, I don't know. Because I thought Bumba won. I'm just keeping it real, man.
You know what, bro? I might have to just even change my pick and actually put him as a true pretender, bro. I think I'm that low on him right now, bro. Because you have to.
You know what, Steels? Leave him where he's at. You know why I say leave him where he's at? Need more info? Because if he could beat Madrimov, which I don't think so, you can't sell me on that he could beat Madrimov. And I want to see if 503 really rides with him when that Madrimov fight happens. I want to see how Texas, I want to see him and D-Man, they better not back away from picking Virgil in that fight. I better see them two people out of everybody pick Virgil. I'm not going to hold it against Mac if he go against him.
Bro, I'm going to have to once again disagree. We have the info on Virgil Ortiz, my nigga. We have 3 fights worth of info
I'm trying to say
154. We have a plethora of fights at 147. You know what I mean? Which we shouldn't even really count. But at 154, we have at least 3 fights. 2 of those fights coming against hella light competition, which says Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and Bernard Hopkins were confident in putting him in there with top level competition. They needed to warm him up back into the 154. They needed to warm him up back into fighting that a high level of competition coming off of his hiatus. Understand? So when he reached the likes of the true test of Bumbleclot, he got a gift. He really failed that test, but being that he was the A side, being that he has the bigger back behind him, he got that gift decision against Bumbleclot. You know what I mean? We have the info on him. And
Steels,
with that being stated, that proves until he fights Madrimov and beats him, as of now, that resume looks like he's a true pretender, bro.
Wow. But look, still somebody we go off of who's in the chat too? They say it world class. I don't think world class, but I'm gonna keep it real. We need one more vote. Still thinks that he needs to be true pretender. I think need more info. At least I ain't gonna put him that low at gatekeeper or true pretender. Where y'all at with that? With Mia Steele's vote? He said, "Yup." And Storm.
I want Storm. I need
1,000% agree with you.
Stormy to make the final conclusion right here. Where does motherfucking Virgil Ortiz tear up? You know what I mean? Once again, I feel he's a true pretender at thus far at 154. You know what I mean? Act believes that we need more info. How you break it down, Sensei?
Here go Mac. He came at the perfect time.
My favorite
perfect time. He the Texas person.
I hope he got that smoke for me. Come on, let's go.
What's good, Mac? Tell the people what's going down, champ. You on mute if you talk.
Oh, this nigga gonna pull up and not have his mic ready.
I didn't think I was on mute, man. My bad. What's going on? I was talking.
We know you was.
Oh man.
We gotta get off that. Gotta get off that bourbon. Go ahead, champ.
So come on.
Actually, I was on beer last night.
Man, let's go.
Man, what's going on, family? I actually like y'all list, but I disagree with the Brandon Adams. And Brandon is a friend of mine. He should be I'm not gonna say need more info. He's on the downside of his career. I can't give him he just lost the Cats.
And how you mean, bro? You don't think that was a controversial loss? You think Cats really?
I thought that was a close fight. It could have been a draw.
I agree. I'm not saying
it's not like he got knocked out.
No,
he knocked out Bumba Chuck.
He did knock out Bumba Chuck. But
and Virgil couldn't do nothing with him.
I'm gonna tell you, he's not. How can I say it? I like Brandon, but I think he's at the. He's right there, probably right above gatekeeper. And it's nothing against. I just think he's just on the downside of his career at this point. You got to remember, he won Contender. That was almost 7 years ago.
Yeah. Yep.
And Brandon was in his 30s then. And he was on the climb back. For him to be where he is, he couldn't really afford another loss to get him, so he can go to that next level. The winner of him and Cats was supposed to fight for a title, for a contendership, or fight for a title. I say the winner of that fight should be a contender if you're gonna put him world class. Because Cats is getting ready to fight for a title, and he just got signed by OT. But it's just that Brandon is either I don't think he's going to get another chance at a title at this point.
Queen says gatekeeper.
Yes.
And Stormy answered our question about Virgil. So Virgil is a well-matched pretender. As soon as he fights an A-class fighter, he'll be on his ass. Hold on, got a video.
Face first.
Overruled.
So I guess he agrees.
Hold on.
I guess he agrees with you that he's a contender.
Are you gonna save your Texas brethren?
Yeah. Matt, what you think about Virgil
being a true pretender? What are your thoughts on Virgil?
Is Virgil a true pretender? He just fought Israel. He's getting ready to fight Israel Majamal.
Not a win though.
I know, but ain't he an A-class fighter?
Yeah, Madrimov is. I don't mean he is.
And then we have Bubba Chuck. Bubba Chuck he's not a.
I didn't think he won that, but that's I pick. He got the win though.
He knocked out Maurice. Well, he stopped Maurice Hooker.
I didn't think Maurice Hooker was
bro. And we talking about a blowing up 140 pounder.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Come on, with the smoke, Mac. Let's go.
Are you here for it today?
Mac, that's how I know Mac just woke up.
Okay,
He don't got that energy. He can't summon that central power battery. Where that willpower at, Mac?
Man, it's okay. What about Igor Kavalaskis?
What about that was
nice. That though.
I'm gonna say
Still at 47.
Hold on, but we talking about at 47. But we talk about A-class fighters right now.
Oh, now you gonna say Green Bean A class? I mean,
I'm gonna tell you like this. He hasn't lost, and he is getting ready to fight for a title. I put him in true contender. I'm not. That's me. At this point in his career, it's either shit or get off the pot, right? Am I right? If y'all can put
shout out to Mac for coming through. He never come through on my show, so this is a pleasure now.
If y'all can put Erickson Lubin in true contender, y'all gotta put him there. And Erickson Lubin has fought everybody.
Bro, you're reaching, bro.
I'm not reaching.
I think Erickson Lubin will whoop that ass.
Well, let's make it happen. I don't think Erickson Lubin whooped that ass. I think I don't think Erickson Lubin whoops that ass. I think Erickson Lubin get that ass whooped.
Wow.
Bro, Lubin is where he's at because of his strength of resume, bro.
I get it.
Like his resume
but
is long. Act about I was talking about another fighter.
I get it. On that strength of resume, talk about who he beat this A-class. Huh?
Say that again, Matt.
I say on that resume, talk about who Erickson Lubin beat this A-class.
I mean, he just got a decent win against I would say a B+ type in Jesus Ramos.
Up and coming fighter in Jesus Ramos. Who did he beat that's A-class? And you better not say Terrell Goucher. I know my phone. Who the hell did he beat that's A-class? I don't even say
you better not say
Terrell Goucher. You better not say.
He ain't got no A-class wins.
Okay then. No A-class. But he does. But he does got a great resume because
Goucher moved up to 160. His last fight was at 160.
And Ishay trash. Ishay got 30 losses. Ain't nobody worried about no Ishay Smith. But a true contender.
No, she said Goucher. She said Terrell Goucher. I said Terrell Goucher can't be on the list no more because he fought at 160 his last fight.
I ain't worried about Terrell Goucher either. Do a fight. He threw a fight. He can't be on the list at all.
What fight he threw? Don't tell me what
right,
you.
Hold on, Matt.
I
got one for Matt because what you think about his knockout of the relatively fresh Jason Rosario. You have to give him that.
No, I don't. Why do I got him Jason Rosario?
That's another great win at 154. Bro.
He fought Jason Rosario immediately after he got stopped by Jermell Charlo, and then Jason didn't look the same after that when he fought him. But you know what? Because he was a champion and he had recently lost the belt, I give you that as an A-class. That's the best win you got. I give you that. That was the best win you got. And his second best win is the Jesus Ramos. I can't take nothing away from that because Jesus Ramos was going to come up like he was when he lost to Jermell Charlo.
Oh, well.
So that truth.
I guess Virgil got to stay at true pretender, Matt.
No, why? Why?
Because 503 ain't on the panel. He can't save him. Thank God 503 at work. Thank God.
And then
Thank God, Father. You out there listening? Thank God you at work. Thank God.
And when he get a belt, Well, I'm saying he's not a true pretender. I disagree with you.
When he get a belt, he gotta make it. Do you realize that he's fighting Madrimov? You think that he gonna beat Madrimov?
I think he gonna beat Madrimov.
Oh, you tripping, bro. That's where we're gonna learn he's gonna be thoroughly exposed. You know what I mean? Thoroughly exposed.
I'm definitely not tripping. I think he gonna beat Madrimov.
That shit gonna be a fatality.
Fatality.
Let's move on to the next one. This one I think will be very interesting of where
Hold on. My bad. Hold on.
Thank you, Five. My bad. Brother, hey, you called him up. You called him up. They want to say Virgil is a pretender. Man. Hey, run it,
yeah,
Five.
man. Easy.
Go ahead, Five. Save him.
I love the Ad and Arc, the Ack and Art show. You know what I'm saying? I love my brothers, man. But it's been a whole lot of glazing and hating going on. y'all glazed up motherfucking Xander Zayas. He only got one good win at 54, and that's against Teixeira. But now y'all put him world class. Y'all put Brandon Adams world class, Boachuk world class, Ramos world class. Y'all got all these.
Bumba Cloud beat him.
Man, no the fuck act, bro. No, he didn't, bro.
Bubba Chuck lost.
He lost, bro.
I know he got robbed. I felt like he
got robbed. He didn't get robbed, bro. That was a close fight, and they gave it to the dude that was pressing, which was Virgil. And Virgil won some of those championship rounds, bro. I think you need to go back and rewatch that fight.
And
I'll go back and rewatch it.
I just told him about Brandon Adams. I don't think Brandon Adams needs to be world class. I think he needs to be down again.
He definitely needs to. He needs to be a gatekeeper.
Oh, and then Xander Zayas has been there long enough to where he shouldn't be world class because he hasn't fought anybody. Xander Zayas hasn't fought anybody. He's been on that. Hold on, wait.
At 54. I'm not talking about 47. Don't give me the 147 list.
Xander Zayas has been on that top ranked diet.
That's a fact.
And Virgil hasn't?
He's not on top rank.
It don't matter. He been on it been a similar diet.
I just gave you some top fighters he fought.
Come on, bro, stop. You gave me stuff at 47. We talking about 54.
But hold on. He's only had one fight, bro. How can he be a pretender and he's only had one fight at 154? Not 2, not 3. He
had two. He had two.
He fought Thomas Delorme at 154, 147.
Oh, you talking heavy bowls and bowl lies right now.
Hold on.
No, bro. He let me tell you.
Hold on. He fought Thomas Delorme. Thomas Delorme is 147. He fought Thomas Delorme. Then he fought Bubba Chuck. Now, with Thomas Delorme,
now stay ready. You missing, bro. He fought the Jamaican guy. That was his first fight at 54. And then he came back and he fought Boachuk at 54. Those his two fights.
No, but he fought Thomas Delorme right before Bubba Chuck.
But that was
at 154, bringing up little welterweights and shit.
He fought Thomas.
Oh, he did? Oh, he bought him up? He bought Delorme up?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's 3 fights at 154, bro. Y'all can say he bringing little niggas up or whatever the case may be, but we're not gonna act like Thomas Delorme wasn't a champion, or at least a world class type guy.
Hey, you're right. He did bring Thomas Delorme up. I had to go look at that. Okay.
But the Boachuk fight supersedes everything. If you gonna put a nigga on a world class tier for fighting one nigga in Xander Zayas, you gotta have that same energy, bro, for Virgil, bro. And you don't have that same energy, bro.
If he beat Boachuk, and
Virgil got pressed and distressed on his ass twice.
If you want to get technical, Xander wanted to fight him.
Hold on. Hey, let's start this. Let's say this. Boachuk.
Xander wanted to prove himself with Virgil.
Hold on real quick. if we got to do this list right and proper, Bullchuck beat Brandon Adams. That's one of the losses that Brandon Adams got. Bullchuck also lost to Virgil Ortiz. If Bullchuck is on first, whether you believe he won, but the same thing I told you about Derrick Gaines yesterday. You can believe what you want, but at the end of the day, the fight shows that Virgil won. So if Virgil won that fight, he should be world class champ.
Yeah, bro, you got to stop letting your hate supersede the logical and the facts, my brother.
What your sensibilities are. You got to be the fact. You got to go with facts, bro.
See now this nigga's recanting because you had just a couple minutes ago. You had this nigga Virgil at True Contender.
I still got him at True Contender. I'm not taking that away.
Nah, man.
I just said if he beat. If you beat your hold on. If he beat your world class fighter, why is he not above that world class?
That's what I'm saying. How can you put a nigga world class that he beat and he not world class up there with him, bro? That don't make no sense, bro. Y'all niggas just y'all be basing this shit off y'all personal feelings, bro. That don't make no sense.
So we listen to the judges now.
That's why.
And then y'all got to look at y'all got Brandon Adams up there. And I'm gonna tell you, Brandon Adams that lost to Jamal Charlo, he lost to Bubba Chuck, he lost to Andreas, he lost to Apollo Thomas, and then he's 36 years old. What are we doing?
Bold heavy lies, my nigga. Bold and heavy lies. He ain't losing no Bubba Chuck. He knocked him out.
He lost to Willie Monroe Jr. My bad, Willie Monroe Jr. So if he knocked him out, why is Bubba Chuck still up there? Who has Bubba Chuck beat the beater?
You know, this 154 list don't make no sense to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, y'all boys is wild. But I mean, hey, bro, it's the Ek and R show. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
Y'all need to understand that
the best win he got is Brian Mendoza.
Yeah, therefore they should be world class. Fight another fringe world class fighter.
So if
Brian Mendoza knocked out the champion now.
And he ain't even teared
knocked
up.
out the champion now, and then now we got to see what we put the dude that he knocked out that he gave his first loss to. And then
hold on, bro. So and this is another thing I don't understand. How could you put Tim Tszyu at Need More Info, bro, when he was a champion?
Nah, nigga, we haven't even got to Tim Tszyu.
Is that Tim Tszyu next to Vito?
It is Tim Tszyu on that list.
We about to get into Tim Tszyu. That's why all these fighters start at Need More Info, and then as we break it down, then we move on to the tiers.
Okay. My bad. I was just making sure, bro, because I missed some of the show when I was getting off work. But okay.
Okay. Yo, you got the floor. 503. Speak on Tim Tszyu.
Hold on, y'all got to move Virgil off that pretender list, though.
Yeah. Let's start now, man. Virgil is world class, man.
Virgil is a true contender. He hasn't lost yet.
A true contender. Okay.
No. World class is the best we could do for him.
But
Act, dog. I swear, bro.
That's it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Let me say this, bro. Ever since Act came back from Atlanta, Act has been a true certified hater. I don't know if them fumes got in your system from all that weed.
Did Red rub off on you?
Red definitely rubbed off on this dude. He didn't used to be like this, bro. I don't know what's going on with Act, man, but Act is he's
that fight with Bumper Chuck. I'll tell you what did it when we was at 78 spot.
That
fight with Bumper Chuck.
Okay,
that's what did it. That's what did it for me.
So
I didn't have no faith in him.
In 2 more months, right? If Virgil put Israel on a t-shirt, is your energy gonna change? Or you gonna still be ahead?
And I'll let you know what, Five? You know what, Five? I might have to get you something from the website. Unusual Suspect.
Now, matter of fact, you know what I want? Hold on, this is what I want right here. I want that Berserker Boy shirt that Stormy got. That's what I want.
Okay.
Don't act like you the only one on your ass either.
Okay.
Don't act like you the only one on your ass.
Back, I'll get you a comic book or something, man. I got you.
Okay. Let me cook on this Tim Tszyu situation. Now, Tim Tszyu came to America and dared to be great. I got to give Tim Tszyu his credit. You know what I'm saying? He fought a bunch of notable guys. I'm not gonna say Terrell Goucher, but when he came to America, you know what I'm saying, he did his thing. Went back to Australia. He fought Tony Harrison, beat Tony Harrison. He fought Mendoza, beat Mendoza. That's the guy that knocked out Fundora. And had the fight with Fundora, was a controversial decision. And he recently just lost to the Russian Baki in dramatic fashion. I'm going to have to rank Tim Tszyu at world class. I feel like Tim Tszyu should be world class because he did step into the gauntlet. He lost to Fundora and he lost to Baki, but he does have a solid resume and he does have accolades. You know what I'm saying? So I got to put him at least world class. You know what I'm saying? Just based off of that alone. You know what I'm saying? And Stormy, what you talking about, Stormy? You say selective hearing. What you talk? Who got selective hearing?
We do.
I guess because we put him at because Steele's asked him where do we put what's his name at Virgil. He asked his opinion because it was
okay, yeah. I mean, like I say, bro, you
True Pretender as well.
He put him at True Pretender as well.
Okay. Well, you know, he had Virgil had a controversial decision as well, but I think Virgil can redeem himself in the Madrimov fight. You know what I'm saying? And if he does redeem himself, I do want, you know, people to give him his credit in that fight because that is a tough fight. And the 154-pound division is a shark tank. So all these dudes can you know knock each other off, man. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. I mean, it wasn't controversial. It was close. It's controversial. Mean what they did in the Katie Taylor Amanda Serrano fight when she walked the floor with Katie Taylor and they gave it to Katie Taylor. That's controversial.
But the reason why I say controversial is because a lot of people feel like Verge lost, and then a lot of people feel like he won.
But you can do that. But you can do that in close fights. Close fights are like that. But controversial is O'Shaquie Foster when he fought Robinson Casaccia the first time and won every round, and they gave it to Robinson Casaccia.
That was a robbery. That was a robbery.
That's controversial. A close fight can't be controversial. That means it's 7-5 either way. It can be 6-6. It can be 7-5 one way. It can be 7-5 the other way. It can be 8-4 one way, 8-4 the other way. Those are close fights. It's not controversial. It's just a close fight. And that was a real close fight. And they gave it to Virgil. The judge saw Virgil win.
Close, yeah, okay.
Outrageous card.
Yeah, well, I got Tim Tszyu at world class, man. That's my take on Tim Tszyu, bro.
All right, Mac, go ahead. What you got on Tim Tszyu?
Let's go, Bob.
I'm gonna be honest. I still don't believe in Tim. Now, did he dare to be great? Yes, he did. I'm not taking nothing away from what he wanted to do, what he was trying to do, but I'm still not. I never was a believer in him. And like I said, I told y'all before, I think that Terrell Goucher fight, I think Terrell Goucher gave him that fight. And he just got knocked out by that Bachram kid, and the loss with Sebastian Fundora. They happened the same way that Roy Jones lost when Roy Jones lost to
Tarver.
Huh?
You talking about Tarver?
No. When Roy Jones got that cut and they couldn't stop the bleeding.
Oh.
The same thing happened. His corner man didn't know what to do. Like, you got to have a better team around you. Do I put in world class? I don't think I can, because he beat an old Tony Harrison.
He beat Goucher.
I'm not giving him Goucher. I told y'all I'm not giving Goucher.
Oh my God, this
Bro,
dude.
I don't care what.
Let him go.
Hold on, wait.
You talk about hating.
Now, since you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. I didn't watch Terrell Goucher fight for years. Even in the Olympics, I watched Terrell Goucher fight. I know how Terrell Goucher fight. Terrell Goucher in that fight dropped him and didn't even go on the offense. How do you drop somebody and not go on the offense when you were that type of fighter?
He could have gassed.
Hold on, wait. Let me finish because we're going to talk about it. Let me finish. Let me get this out. This motherfucker dropped him, and then you start backing up. After he get up, what are you scared of? And the rest of the fight, you pity pat. The rest of the fight, you didn't box like you fight at all. At all. And you done fought way harder opponents than Tim Tszyu. You can't tell me he didn't throw that fight. It's nobody alive that can tell me that he didn't throw that fight. I've been watching this man since the Olympics. I know how Terrell Goucher fight. That is not how that man fight, ever. Ain't no way you can tell me he didn't throw that fight.
Somebody paid for it. You didn't pay for it.
You tripping.
I know what Terrell Goucher, man, he laid down. Like Queen say, he laid down.
Laid down in his home country.
For years, in the Olympics and everything. And you mean to tell me, you dropped this man in the first round. You know what it takes. You threw a straight right and dropped it. And you didn't throw that straight right no more in the fight. And it was open. It was there for you to throw it all night. Why wasn't you throwing it? Somebody came to your corner and said, you can't do that again.
Spider sense is tingling.
That's on Boucher. Not on Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, that's not on Tim Tszyu, bro. It's not. I agree with Steve.
I don't care if it is. Somebody paid for that win. And I'm not counting that fight. I'm not counting that fight.
This nigga back stupid. Said somebody paid. I'm done. All right, Mac. So where'd you put him at, Mac? They ain't no talking to Mac, obviously.
No, it's not. As of right now, I think he still got a chance to go at a title, so I put him in world class for right now. That's it. Really, he needs to stay right where he is. Need more info because you're on the verge of dropping down the gatekeeper.
Nah, bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
He just got knocked out.
You looking like a hater now, bro.
Bro, how am I a hater and I'm giving y'all facts? Did you see how bad he got knocked out? Am I the only one that saw how bad he got knocked out?
I didn't see Lubin get knocked out a couple times, and they got Lubin at True Contender.
I said he don't belong at True Contender.
So hey,
I said he don't belong there, but that's me. We had an argument. I told him what A-class fighter has Lubin beat. He ain't beat one.
All right.
I judge hard. Lubin on the verge of being a gatekeeper too. One more loss for Lubin, he a gatekeeper.
This nigga had a good string of wins, bro.
And he just lost.
Title shot.
Bro, if he lose again, he is a gatekeeper.
Let me cook on Tim Tszyu real quick.
Yeah,
I mean, 24-2, 17 KOs. Of course, we've seen him last get stopped by Baki. And undefeated now champion in Baki. Of course, he was stopped in the third round, which was very shocking to a lot of us. Of course, he lost to Sebastian Fundora when he was that was for a unification bout. So Tim Tszyu has been involved in unification fights at 154 in a recent memory. He lost that by split decision, a fight that he easily could have won. I think that was lost by his corner. I think his corner has lost him the other fight with Baki as well by not preparing him for the type of opponent that Baki is. Other than that, you got world class all over his resume. Unanimous decision against Brian Mendoza, stopping Carlos Ocampo, beating the former champion at 154. and Tony Harrison, and I ain't even gonna talk about Terrell Boucher. We also got Takashi Inoue, just to sum it on up. You know what I mean? That's world class to me. At one point, um, he might have been thought of as being a lead tier, being that he was a champion and on the cusp of being a unified champion if he would have got through that Pandora fight. However, I think he's solid at a world class tier level.
I'm not gonna harp on it too long. I think he's world class. I think he's world class. We can move on to the next one. Kano say he agreed with you.
Mr. Charles Conwell, 21-0, 16 KOs. Charles Conwell is 27 years old, stands at 5'9", and has a 70-inch reach advantage. One thing notable about his resume is that it's littered with a decent amount of undefeated fighters. Stopped at Tucson. Rest in peace to Patrick Day. Stopped him in 2019. But for the most part, not the biggest names on his resume. You got Juan Carlos Abreu by decision. Of course, everybody got Nathan Gallimore. The knockout with Nathan Gallimore. But in his last fight against Geraldo Vieira, he was undefeated at the time and 20-0. He looked spectacular and stopped him, broke him down, stopped him in 7 rounds. I think Charles Conwell has been avoided by a lot of the, I would say, top tier contenders and champions, and he's due his title shot. I believe Charles Conwell is a true contender.
I'm going to second that, and that last win impressed me and impressed the hell out of me, how he did it and how he dispatched of them and broke them down. Yeah, Charles Conwell, I always thought highly of him, and I think it's only going to get better from him here. So, yeah, definitely true contender. Mac, and then 503.
Yeah, I might not like what I'm gonna say because I think he should be last. I don't think he's not a gatekeeper, but I think he's
nigga, man.
What you got? I don't, bro. If y'all want me to be honest, I'm being honest. I'm just not hating or nothing. He hasn't fought nobody. Nathan Gallimore and Jose Carlos Abreu is the best opponents he got, and Abreu is not up there. And Nathan Gallimore has been on the decline. Nathan Gallimore ain't even a gatekeeper.
What is he then?
Somebody that's just for somebody's resume. Nathaniel Gallimore. When the last time have you heard somebody saying that's going to be a good fight with Nathaniel Gallimore? They put him in.
Probably since the banana.
They put him in there. They put him in there to lose now. They know he's going to lose. Conwell, it's time for him to start fighting at least some B-level opponents. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. He is a good fighter. He's a damn good fighter. But I can't keep judging him off the fighters they throwing him in there with.
Yeah, Conor, you agree with him now?
They gotta
agree with him now?
They got to put him in there with somebody.
He said Mac tripping now.
I
You agree with him now?
If y'all want me, hold on, wait. If we gonna rank these fighters, we gotta be honest about our ranking. I'm not gonna tell. I like Charles Conwell. I do. But Charles Conwell took a 2-year layoff, and Charles Conwell just coming back, and he's still not fighting nobody that's gonna elevate his stock. I like the kid. I'm not hating on the kid, but he got to fight somebody, bro. If we gonna tell our top fighters they need to fight somebody, why can't we tell these upcoming fighters to fight somebody? Because we want to see where they're gonna be. how can we gauge them by keep fighting these lower level opponents, bro? I'm not gonna sit here and keep saying he's a dog and he keep fighting chihuahuas. You can't be a pit bull keep chihuahuas, man.
You know who
gotta
he
go fight to another top pit bull.
You know who you want to fight? You want to fight Virgil.
That's cool. Fight him. That's what I want to see. That's my point.
Virgil want that though.
I don't care. My point is, go fight him. If that we talking about what they've done and what they've done to put them at the level that they are, he hasn't fought nobody at this point. Nobody. You can't give me somebody to fight. And I like Charles Conley. We gotta stop putting our sensibilities on these fighters and let's be honest right now. Stop saying I'm tripping. Be honest. Who has he fought? Nobody. So put him where he needs to be at world class.
At 54, but bro, you wasn't trying to hear me.
I still ain't trying to hear you. Who is Bubba Chuck?
Somebody that went.
Nobody.
He went with. Somebody he went tooth and nail with.
Okay, he did, but he won. We said he won. And you put Bubba Chuck in world class. Who's on that world class list that Charles Conwell fought?
Nah, making some. Matt Cookham right now. Yeah.
Who on that world class list has Charles Conwell fought? So y'all gonna put him at true contender, and then he ain't fought nobody on that world class list.
I mean, maybe we reaching with that. I mean, based on paper. I mean, based on paper and how he's looked and what he deserves. Yeah, he's a true contender. But no, I kind of agree with you that he should be at world class.
Yeah, talk that talk. I'm liking what I'm hearing right now, man. I hope it ain't selective, man. Salute to the sensei. Look, bro. Conwell is the definition of a fucking pretender.
What?
Wow.
You said what?
Conwell. Let me say it. Let me say it again for you niggas. Conwell is the definition of a true pretender. Now, let's break this all the way down and let's keep it actual factual. Since he's beat Patrick Day, and Patrick Day sustained life-altering injuries, and he passed away, Charles Conwell has not done shit. I cannot say a man is world class when he ain't fighting. He not fighting nobody on this list, bro.
He want to fight Virgil though.
Act, I don't give a damn what he want to do. Is he doing it? Act, you got to stop saying. Stop. Listen, bro.
Virgil,
listen, bro, and I hate to talk to you like this, but you my brother, bro. You gotta wake up and smell the fucking coffee, my nigga. Wake up. Go get you some of that coffee from usualsuspect.com. Shop Usual Suspect 6, bro, and drink that shit. And drink that shit straight up black, cause you need to wake up, bro. How the fuck is Virgil Ortiz at his weight class? Mind you, Virgil Ortiz came up for 147. How is Virgil Ortiz at his weight class now, and he got more motion than Conwell? You want to know why? Because he's fighting people. That's why.
For one person, but go ahead.
No, he didn't, bro. No, he didn't. He did not just fight one person, bro. Listen, man. Charles, listen. Hold on. See, hold on, bro. Now let me cook. Cause I ain't say nothing when you niggas was on here hating. When you niggas was on here hating and glazing these other niggas. You need to understand. He ain't fighting nobody, bro. All this he trying and he attempting and he doing this and he doing that, bro. He's pretending. He ain't done shit. How's all these other younger fighters outdoing him? Word on the curb is the nigga have been turning down fights. That's what they saying. They said the nigga been turning down fights. That's what I heard when we was backstage last week watching him fight. Niggas told me he was turning down smoke. But you on here talking about he trying, bro. It looked like he trying to get easy paydays and pad his motherfucking record. That's what it looked like to me.
Hey, hold on, Kano. He turned down the fight with Boots. Boots tried to fight him, so I don't know what you
And this ain't no disrespect. This ain't no disrespect to Kano. I love Kano. That's my man's. I love him, bro. But we gotta be real, bro. We gotta be real, bro. Conwell ain't did nothing, bro. All these dudes that my brother Allfella took his time and put all these great fighters and these good fighters together on this list, bro. All these dudes have fought each other or somebody, or it's a triangle theory somewhere on this list, bro. Conwell is not nowhere in the mix of none of these dudes. None of them. Not one. I don't care about what he's trying to do, bro. What is he doing? And then y'all like to bash niggas that's been inactive. Y'all did a whole show talking about where's Charlo. Where the fuck is Charles? We couldn't find him for over a year and a half, bro. You signed the Golden Boy. Cool. Your first 3 fights on Golden Boy, bro, have been against nobodies. Nobody knows these dudes, bro. No, I don't know that nigga he fought last week. I don't know him. He's from Argentina. That looked like a stat pad win to me. I can't give a nigga credit for stat padding when you've been at the division longer than Virgil Ortiz, Xander Zayas. You've been there longer. You've been there longer, bro. You and Tim Tszyu, all y'all niggas is in the same era. Tim Tszyu was a champion. Lubin has fought champions. Ramos has fought contenders. Boychuk, how the fuck is the Eastern European dudes with way less fights than you fighting better competition than you, bro? How is Boychuk fighting better competition, bro? How is Israel fighting better competition? The nigga he don't even got 15 fights. How is Bud Crawford? Another nigga from welterweight, come up there in his first fight and fight a champion? And fight for a belt. And you've been there your whole career. Pretender.
Damn.
And he's very true at it.
Damn, the whole Texas cooking this morning. Hey, kick it back to New York, bro.
Like I said, man, it takes 2 to tango. Takes 2 to tango.
Oh, he come with this soft shit. Come on with the soft shit. Let's hear the soft shit. Come on.
Tango. I could say I want to scrap with you, but if you say, nah, I'm doing something else, whose fault is that? That's my fault? That's my fault? Because you want to pick up and go somewhere else? That's not my fault. If Xander
Okay, answer this question. Outside of Virgil Ortiz, because you love to hate on Virgil Ortiz. Outside of Virgil Ortiz, who has Conwell tried to fight at 54? Because he's been at 54 longer than all of other niggas.
Yeah, you can say that, Five, but he had a 2-year layoff in 2022.
Who fought is that?
What was the point of the layoff?
Who fought is that?
What was the
point
point
is
of
that,
the
bro?
layoff?
Who fought is that? Who fought is that?
Look, I don't know what was going on with him, bro.
See, you don't want to hold this nigga accountable, bro. That's his fault. That's his fault. He's inactive, bro. That's his fault.
I'm not gonna defend him on that. He had a 2-year layoff, though. Shoot, I remember when Virgil Kidneys wasn't acting right. He had a little layoff.
And he came back and he fighting top niggas. Conwell ain't came back and fought not one top nigga, bro. Cut it out.
He fighting another top dude coming up in February. That'll be his second top dude. That'll be it.
If Conwell did that act, is Conwell coming back to back against top niggas? No, he's not.
He got to get a chance. He's still arriving to the stage.
Bro,
he's still arriving to the stage. Virgil got a bigger backing. That's not Conwell's fault that he don't got a bigger backing like that. That's not his fault. You can't help that.
21 and 0. He should be fighting top level fighters. Don't tell me he's just coming to the stage. He's not just coming to the stage. He's been on TV for a long time since he was 8-0. on TV. We've been talking about this kid
we've
for
been talking
years.
about him for a minute. That's a fact. That's a fact.
He got 16 knockouts because we were talking about he was going to be the next best thing. We wanted to see him and Charlo back then. So don't give me that he's just now coming to the stage. He's been
that. I don't know.
We said it. We said when he get up there, how would him and Charlo look? We actually had a show about it. We mentioned it.
We wasn't clamoring for it like
that.
I
ain't saying we clamoring for it, but that's how long we've been talking about him. We've been talking about him since he was in single digits, bro. He's not in single digits anymore. He's in the 20s now.
Not only that, bro. Let's put this shit into perspective real quick. And I ain't trying to keep cutting my man act off, but I'm real heated right now. I'm real hot. And it's fucking cold as fuck right now. I'm hot though. Fundora, Tim Zoo, Castano, Virgil Ortiz, Terrence Bud Crawford, Xander Zayed, Israel. All these guys have surpassed Charles Conwell. All of them. Tim Zoo is in his era. Fundora is in his era. Lubin is in his era. Castano is in his era. All these dudes are around the same age. Mid 20s, early 30s. All these dudes are the same fucking around the same age, bro. And they have done more than Charles Conwell. The nigga wasn't active. That's his fault. It's not nobody else's fault. You giving me Demetrius Andrade vibes, fam. If a nigga page is dedicated to Ohio boxing and he come out and say you fucking up and you ducking smoke, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that?
Who said that? Don't tell me who I think said that.
Yeah,
you know we found out about it.
You know who said it. You know who said it.
Posted it.
He posted it, bro.
Marcus posted it from Ohio Run Boxing. He's the one that posted it.
We know who he is. Yeah, we know who he is. That's messed up, man.
Bold and heavy lie.
I'd rather say, all right, look, need more info. He not going to True.
We ain't doing that, Ed. Come on, dog. We ain't doing that. We don't need more info on Charles Conwell. You better cheer this nigga.
Let me ask you something. At the level he at right now, why would it be hard for him to get a fight with Josh Kelly or Takeshi?
Well, I heard that he's in that stratosphere of fighting the winner of Earl and Fundora.
That's cool. I would love to see it, but he's right there. He can get a fight with Inoue, with Josh Kelly. He can get a fight with.
You talk about the other Inoue.
Yeah,
he's still there. He's still at 50. I thought he was at 160. He at 154.
No, he's still at 154. You still got your Ennis Tellers. You got.
Still wouldn't give him credit for that.
Who?
But
your Ennis Tellers? Why not?
Y'all wouldn't give him credit for that because y'all wouldn't say he's world class. But
what about Melanetti?
What about Vito? Don't even say that because we didn't even put him as world class.
What about Vito Melanetti?
Yeah, that's a good win.
Like these are good fights that he can make right now.
You think he can make them, but are they going to accept it?
Listen, Act. This is what you gotta understand, bro. In 2025, bro, all these niggas is finna be put to the test, bro. Top Rank is coming to the zone. So that means that you're gonna have Oscar De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn, Big Turk, Frank Warren. All these niggas is finna be working in the coalition. So that means all they fighters is finna be fighting, bro. And if Charles Conwell is not in the mix, bro, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear no excuses from you. I don't want to hear he trying, he attempting. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't. I'm being harsh right now, but next year, bro, I'm telling you, I'm putting this nigga in a body bag. And if you want to join him in a body bag, be my guest. But I'm not going for this shit next year in 2025, bro. When all these niggas is under the same umbrella, I'm not going for it. I'm telling you right now.
And 154 is the most popping division in boxing.
It is. I agree with that.
I like And I like
last
Charles
weekend.
Conway. I just want to see him fight somebody.
I think 154. It's my favorite tier right now.
140 deeper.
140
It
is
don't matter if it's deeper.
They fighting each other at 154. They fighting each other at 154. They not fighting each other at 140 yet. They starting to. But 154, they been fighting each other. Charles need to get in the mix of that. And I like Charles. I'm not saying I don't like him. I actually like this kid because I see the potential in him and I know how good he can be. I just want to see him do it, bro. That's all I'm asking. That's why I can't put him up there. I can't.
Nigga, you got that nigga at world class, nigga. You didn't put him up there.
No, world class is not up there. Go look at the top of that list. World class, to me, where the way he got world class, I'm considering that just regular fighting.
He ain't putting in the work what Brandon Adams and Xander Zayas is doing, bro. He not putting in that work. Xander Zayas fought a former world champion. Brandon Adams fought top niggas in the division, and he fought Charlo.
Yeah.
Nah,
what's your final assessment?
He fought Charlo at 160 and then he moved down.
What's your final assessment about Charles? Where you tearing on, buddy? Need more info or world class? Are we gonna have to ask the chat?
I think he need more info.
Oh, we're gonna have to ask the chat then, my nigga. Because this nigga been fighting at 154 his whole career, and we still need more info at.
Yeah, because he got to get in.
That don't make no sense, bro. This man got 20 fights and you need more info, bro. You know who Charles Conway is. You done seen him fight plenty of times. What you need more info on?
But look, what you brought up as far as he got to get that marquee name, bro. If he could get the winner of Earl and he could get the winner of Sebastian Fundora and he could get in that title contingency fight, I think that we'll really know then. I think we'll really know then.
All right, cool. We gonna take the thoughts and advisement of Queen Shawa. She's been actually make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. She's been putting out some dope videos and breakdowns on a lot of these fighters that y'all need to keep an eye on. So I think her assessment is valid. You know what I mean? She ain't reaching. We know it's unbiased sentiments when it comes from Shawa.
And
world class, I think it's fair.
One said the same thing. She said world class. That's two back-to-back world class.
Hey, one of the usual suspects say sound like a pretender to me. I'm starting to lean that way.
Where that nigga
at? KG, where you at?
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
I think we're gonna leave him at world class. I think y'all niggas been overruled.
KG said he just voted. He voted pretender.
Great arguments though.
Let's go to Fundora, man. We're gonna be here all day.
You got to put Fundora in the elite category.
Wow.
Elite.
Hold on, wait. Is he
you gotta beat Earl. If he beat Earl,
is he a champion or is he not?
Yeah, he a belt holder.
Oh no, is he a? Oh, so if he's a belt holder, then y'all need to drop Tim Tszyu down. How about that?
How about you stick on the one fighter, my nigga?
we gonna get this list right today. He beat Tim Tszyu. Was Tim Tszyu a belt holder or did Tim Tszyu be the champion?
Fundora be the champion.
Okay then. Fundora should be elite.
All right, man. Put him at him.
You can't put no champions down there with true contenders and all that. He's not a contender anymore. He's the champion.
Bro, you just gonna agree with that without elaborating? Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I mean he should. I guess he does got to be above. He be somebody that I consider world class. I guess he does got to be above that because he's not. Is he unified? Yeah, he's a unified champion. I believe he got the WBO and WBA. Nah. Crawford got the WB.
I mean, WBC.
Yeah,
he got the WBO and the WBC.
Unified. So yeah, he could be elite, man. He could be elite. I just didn't want to be on it long because a lot of these, we've been going in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in on Fundora. Fundora went in there. He handled his business. He got titles. There's no way he can be on world class or contender. He got 2 titles.
He's a world class unified belt holder. You know what I mean? He has range between those 3 tiers to me, and it's hard for me to say he's elite. And he's only elite because he's holding 2 belts. And I say that with an underline because he is holding those 2. I think he's so right for a loss by one of these other elite contenders or god tier type of fighters that are left on this list. You know what I mean? So I really would like to put him at as a true contender, but it's almost blasphemy. It's contradictory because he does have 2 belts. He is unified.
So look,
let's remember he lost against Brian Mendoza, 7th round KO.
It's the only loss he had.
Not a stoppage. He got KO. Good win against Eric Salubin. That was a back and forth war. He got UD over Carlos Ocampo. He got Sergio Garcias, the Jorge Codas. Man, I mean, and of course the split decision win against Tim Tszyu. It's still hard for me to say he's elite, man. I'm sorry. I'm classifying him as a true contender. I think he's gonna lose some belts at one point.
So check this out. Now, and I know you're gonna agree with me on this, right? He beat and stopped Eric Salubin.
Yeah.
That was for the WBC interim belt.
Okay.
Now, when they took the belt from Charlo, that's where he got the championship belt from. So if you got your contender right there, and Fundora stopped him to get the belt, one of the belts he got, and then stopped Tim Tszyu and got the other belt, why wouldn't you put him at elite? Because those are top fighters in your eyes. Even if you think he's going to lose the belt, we're talking about what he's done now to this point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have a point. We have a point, and I might be looking too far ahead of who he fights in his next fight, might get that victory. So, thus far, with his accolades, yeah, it's arguable. He could be elite class. It won't be for long, though.
Yeah. I second that. I agree totally with Allfella on this one. We can say he's elite just based off the accolades, but the performances have been shaky. He had a shaky win against Lubin, which was a back and forth fight. They ended up stopping the fight because Lubin got crazy swole, and he got, then he got knocked out by Mendoza. He had I'm not gonna say a gift win with Tim Tszyu, but it was, it was based on the head, but so they gave the fight to Fundora on that. He was supposed to come back, but couldn't come back, couldn't get cleared because of all the blood loss. And now he's possibly going to be in a fight with Earl Spence in 2025. We don't have the date yet for that. So I would agree with Allfella. He's elite right now just based off the accolades and him being a 2-belt holder. But it's definitely going to be challenged moving forward.
Heck, you want to finish up on Fundora?
You're on mute, champ.
Nah, I agree. Like, I think that's what I was saying. I feel like he's elite because, you know what I mean, he does have 2 of the belts. So I can't put him at true contender. With true contender, you're fighting to be a world champion. So that don't make no sense. So whether he's one dimensional or not, it worked for him to become a raccoon champion. He's definitely now. Unless Earl come in here and beat his ass and stop him, then we gotta bump him down. But right now he's at the top. Salute, healer, salute.
Next on deck, we got the current IBF champion, Young Baki. Background, Murder Zaliev, 31-year-old, out of Russia. I think the same lineage as Artur Beterbiev. He stands at 5'11.5", and he has a 74-inch reach. Of course, this notable win was the impressive stoppage against Timothy Zhu in his last fight. And of course, he won the IBF, the vacant IBF title against Jack Colquet. And that was in Germany. So that was on the road. And he was doing that in the midst of Ramadan during his fasting. And so that's something to look at. He stopped Colquet, who I would say was a perennial contender at 154. Was fighting the likes of Bubu Andrade, but Andrade was at 154. He stopped him in the fight. You know what I mean? So other than that, he has a long list of domestic level type fighters fighting 8-rounders and 10-rounders, but all over the world. A lot of fights in the States. So it's not like he's brand new to the States or nothing like that. Actually, a majority of his fights have been in America. You know what I mean? So he has that on his tally. He's well traveled. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he actually fights out of California. He's in that Oxnard area gyms. You know what I mean? So, Young back to be, even though he has 2 notable wins on his resume, the fashion that he stops his opponents, I think he's deserving of being put in the elite tier. He's elite class to me.
503, go real quick.
Yo, can you hear me? Yeah. I second that notion with all fellas. So I'm agreeing with all fellas 2 times. I've been hearing about Baki, the Russian Baki, for some years now. I mean, this goes all the way back to when Charlo fought Castano the first time in Texas and San Antonio. L-Dub was telling me about him, and he was telling me how he was Charlo's mandatory for a very, very long time. Charlo was ducking this guy, trying to get bigger fights. He had to fight Castano and stuff like that twice, and then his last fight as well. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about dude. It's the performances for me, bro. It's the performances, bro. And that's really one of my main criteria outside of accolades. When this guy got his chance to perform, he showed the fuck out. He showed the fuck out on the big stage. He's been a road warrior. He's been traveling, all across the world like most Eastern European guys have to do. And he puts me in the mind of better bees, you know, and I know they come from the same you know, heritage and whatnot. He puts me in the mind of better beef a lot, man. Just based off how he performed. You know, this guy, he's a real he's a real t-shirt presser. You know, he put guys on t-shirts, man. He pressing up tees right now. And he just got him an Australian t-shirt in dramatic fashion. So I second the notion with all, man. This dude is elite. Until further notice, until somebody can, you know, contain or stop what he's doing, he's going to be a problem with whoever he fights. If he rematches Tim Zoo again, if he fights Fundora, Earl Spence, Virgil, you know, he gonna give guys work. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to say he's elite.
Yes, sir. Mac, real quick.
I'll make it quick and easy. Elite. I think you should be right where everybody else say he is. Y'all know how I feel about it. I told y'all he was gonna knock Tim Lou out then.
Yeah, elite.
Yeah, I'm like 5. I've been liking this kid. So yeah,
he impressed me. He impressed me also.
He's gonna be a problem for anybody at once. But I don't see nobody that's currently there that's fighting right now that's gonna beat him, except Crawford. That's the only person I think can beat him.
You don't think Earl can?
Earl ain't fighting right now.
Earl training. I just seen some posts.
He ain't. When the last time you seen Earl fight?
He about to fight.
About to, and him fighting ain't this last time I saw him fight.
All right. Okay, let's go to the next one. We all got to leave. We all agree.
All right.
Next up, we got Israel Madrimov. Only 12 fights deep into his career. Of course, a standout amateur, but he's 10-1-1. Of course, that loss coming in his last fight against Terrence Crawford in a very spirited, competitive decision, which all of the judges had it a close fight. Of course, him losing in it. Other than that, he's had a decent. He has a decent resume at 154. He fought Michel Soro, who's a gatekeeper on our tier list currently. He beat him. He stopped him once controversially in the 9th round in the home country fight that he had, and then in the rematch, unfortunately, it was a technical draw. But before the accidental headbutt, I feel Madrimov was getting the best of Michel Soro, so it was only a matter of time that he would have got that, if not the stoppage, the UD in that victory. But he also was able to stop, I believe, a world-class contender in Mohamed Kurbanov. Stopped him in the 5th round. So, in my opinion, and based off what we saw in the Terrence Crawford fight, where he showed, where he proved to be, I think, Terrence Crawford's toughest opponent to date. I think he's a elite class, and definitely jumping back into a heavy fight that I think should be the favorite in, and fighting Virgil Ortiz will further solidify his claim as being elite class without being a champion.
I'm in the stratosphere of you, Stills. I'm in the stratosphere as you. I think he deserves to be. You said elite, right? You said elite.
Yeah, I think he's elite class.
I think he's elite, and then after he beat Virgil, it's gonna prove even more he's elite. You know. So yeah, I think he deserves to be elite. My Texas brother, in the order.
I completely disagree with y'all. Oh man, and it's not the fact, yo. He only had 10 wins. Like it's not like he has a bunch of wins. True contender, yes. I give him contender. Contender, yes. He fought for a title once. He's getting ready to fight somebody so he can go fight for a title again. He hasn't won anything. How can he be elite? Just because he went tooth and nail with a top fighter? Styles make fights.
He beat Bumba Chuck.
Hold on. He ain't beat shit. He went tooth and nail with Crawford. That was it.
He beat Kurbanov, bro, and that's how he won the IBF championship. Bro.
He don't have a
title. He stopped him in emphatic fashion, bro.
He don't have a title now. That was the only person he beat.
And Bumba Chuck. You consider Bumba Chuck on Virgil record?
I don't consider Bumba Chuck a world class fighter, but y'all do.
Yeah, he didn't fight Bull Chuck, bro. That fight got scrapped.
Well, he fought Michelle Soro twice.
Oh yeah, I'm bugging. I'm sorry.
He fought Michelle Soro twice, and that was in his 6th and 7th career fight.
Got you.
That's contender, bro. I'm gonna go with contender. I'm not going with no elite. I'm sorry.
I can't. I second that notion. I can't put him at elite. I can't put him at elite just yet. He does have some solid wins. But a lot of those guys who he beat, they either world class or what? World class or gatekeepers at best. You know what I'm saying? And in the fight where he fought an elite guy, he didn't win. He didn't win against Crawford. Crawford beat him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people felt like he did so good against Crawford, man. But I think Crawford really let up off the gas, if you ask me. But I like Israel. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you act and all. I'm glad that y'all feel like he's elite. So when Virgil beat his motherfucking ass, we can say Virgil is elite. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all feel that way. But for me, just my perspective, I'm gonna say he's the true contender until proven otherwise. And he can prove it in the Virgil fight. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how that play out.
Act you on mute, Tim.
Act you on mute, bro, if you talking. And we can't hear you.
You know what? I do want to put him at elite because he did so good against a world-class fighter like Crawford. But, I may not agree with everything y'all said today, but maybe I do need a little bit more. I think at least true contender for me. At least true. After he beat Virgil, though, he going up.
I agree.
We gotta make a bet on that fight, Jim.
Yeah, we can stamp that. For sure. And let me throw this disclaimer out right now, bro. I don't want if we judging this shit off wins and losses. I don't give a damn. Oh, he did good. He won.
Yeah.
Nah, we wins and losses, bro. You kind of want to get that nigga some elite status because he looked good in moments against Crawford, bro, but he still lost. Crawford still beat that dude, man, and Crawford was really taking that shit light to me. Like I don't even think Crawford, you know what I'm saying, was really just like on his bullshit. Like he, you know what I'm saying, he was boxing. So yeah, man, he a true contender, bro. But we can stamp that bet now. And y'all hearing it on live.
Texas versus everybody, goddamn.
If Virgil Ortiz beats Israel and he wins,
he's elite.
We gotta say Virgil is elite. And if Israel wins and he beats Virgil, we gotta say Israel is elite. The fight to become elite. Yeah. Usual Suspect 6 style, baby.
Indeed, indeed. 154 tier list. We winding down to our last two fighters. This should be interesting. Very, very interesting. We got Mel Charlo. I mean, the former undisputed, the current lineal champion. Of course, Mel Charlo has been inactive, but when he was active at 154, of course, he slewed off some great victories over Brian Castano, over Tony Garrison at that. However, he has been accused of blatant duckery, first of being Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu has been able to elevate his career based off of the ducking of Mel Charlo. We also have the now incumbent Murtazalia, young Baki. He's been a mandatory of Mel Charlo for years and was surviving off a step aside money, essentially. So it's very interesting. It's hard for me to rate Mel right now. And
God, God said he's a god.
But I'm gonna have to cheer him up. You know what I mean? And do it for the culture. You know what I mean? In the essence, for the show. And to be real, even though he's a former undisputed champion at 154, even though he's the current lineal champion once again, I'm gonna have to rank him as a true contender. They've been tuning now. I mean, I don't know what he's doing. What he's doing right now. You've been in recess for over like 2 years, living fat off of that Canelo fight. You know what I mean? And looked absolutely egregious in that Canelo fight. Packed it in. You know what I mean? Did the UK thing and took a knee before the punch even landed. Come on now. I don't know. You're looking real suspect and not, like I say, and not usual suspect. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think I'm being generous by saying Mel right now is a true contender.
Boy, that's wild.
Wild as fuck.
Can Texas Cook act? Can we go?
Yeah.
Go ahead, blow that smoke. Blow that smoke that way.
Hey, Fi, you mind if I go first?
Go right ahead, bro.
Try to summarize it, please.
Hey, look, let me tell you like this. The last two on this list, Crawford and I'm going with both of them. I'm not even for the sugarcoat nothing. I'm not for the placate nothing. Both of these cats should be a god tier. And I don't give a damn how y'all feel about it, what's y'all sensibilities. Number one, Crawford has been undisputed in 2 different weight classes and unified in multiple weight classes. He got the best resume of all. He should be a god tier. Number 2, Jermell Charlo has beat every single person at the top. He is the man. Y'all want to be the man, y'all gotta beat the man. He is that nigga. Ain't no he ain't champion no more. He ain't lost nothing at 154. He's the lineal champion for a reason. They took the belts. If y'all want to be lineal, y'all want to be the best, y'all gotta beat the best. He's a god tier. Period. It's not even up for question. The only thing up for question is he fighting or is he not? If he not fighting, he shouldn't even be on this list. But since y'all put him on this list, he should be at the very top because he's the man that everybody trying to get to. Period. It's not even up for discussion.
Okay, let's put this shit into usual suspect perspective from the sixth god. Mel Charlo is a god, bro. It ain't no ifs and buts about it. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. He did duck Baki. Did duck Tim Zoo. But in the process of him not taking those fights, he had to fight Castano twice. He had to fight Jason Rosario in a unification. And he had to rematch Tony Harrison. So, me myself personally, I can say that he didn't take those fights with Baki and Tim Zoo. Okay, he didn't take those fights because he was fighting other champions. He lost to Tony Harrison. He rematched Tony Harrison, knocked him the fuck out. Had a close fight with Castano. It was a draw. Second fight, knocked Castano out. Beat Rosario up and put him on a t-shirt. He's the god, bro. The only 154 undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. Mel Charlo done that. Out of all of the guys that was at 154, Tony, Jared Hurd, Laura, all of the greats, man, that came through this division, bro. He's the only 4-belt champion in the undisputed era of 4 belts. He's the only one. Nobody else has done that at 154.
Got you, Fob, but he did that in 2022. We about to go in 2025.
I understand that, bro. But we're talking about 154 as a whole, bro. You can't say Mel Charlo is a pretender or a contender, bro. When he was undisputed. The only guy that he lost to at 54 was Tony Harrison, bro, and he avenged that loss on some Thanos shit. He avenged it and destroyed Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison ain't been the same since Mel Charlo beat him. Rosario ain't been the same. I don't even know where Castano is at. I don't know where he's at. I haven't seen Castano. So he's a god. He's a god. Until Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying, Fundora, Tim Zoo, until one of these dudes knock him off, bro, he's a god. He has not got bumped off the throne. And the only reason why he don't have all his belts right now, bro, is because once again, he was daring to be great in taking the Canelo fight. And he lost. So if you wanna put a timeline on a nigga greatness, I mean, go right ahead. That's cool. You can do that. I mean, that's your opinion and your perspective, bro. But when we're talking about 154 as a whole in this era, nobody has done what he's done. None of them. So yeah, he didn't take the Baki fight. He didn't take the Tim Zoo fight. Cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a lot of smoke at 154 right now. This is one of the best divisions in boxing, if not the best. You know what I'm saying? And right now, him and Terrence Crawford, bro, they gods. Because of the accolades. Once again, my criteria. My criteria.
Use them in the same breath as Terrence Crawford.
Whatever. My criteria: performance, accolades, and resume. Jamel Charlo has the performances, he has the accolades, and he has the resume. God. Crawford has the performances, he has the accolades, and he has the resume. God.
Doing it again. You know what I mean? Talking about Charlo. Charlo ain't no god. You know what I mean? Because if he is a god, you know what I mean? The 154 world is running amok right now. You know what I mean? With all these little petty kings. You know what I mean? And all these other little pretenders bowing down and shit like to other false gods. Right? You know what I mean? Man,
that sounds like American.
Your guy's been inactive for 2 years. When is he gonna return? When is your so-called Messiah gonna return? 503.
He'll be back next year, bro.
It hasn't been written in this 154 boxing.
All fella, you gotta understand this too, bro, and you know this better than anybody, bro. the PBC ain't been giving out dates, bro. And you cook the PBC every chance you get, bro. We have not seen Earl. We have not seen neither of the Charlos. We have not seen Lubin. You know what I'm saying? We have not seen a bunch of these dudes, bro. But once again, that's their fault. You see how I did that? I'm holding them accountable. That's their fault. That's their fault that they're choosing to stay loyal to Al Heyman and the PBC and fucking their careers up. Earl Spence and Charlo, both all them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
You see what Mahari said?
Man, I don't give a damn about what Mahari talking about, man. Mahari, you still got act reacher problems, champ. Holla at us at the meet and greet.
Real quick. All right, fellas. I straight up said he ain't fought in 2 years. Why is he still on the list then? If y'all gonna put him on the list, if y'all gonna make this list, make it an active fighter. He ain't fought. Take him off the list.
Because he
hold
became
on.
on the list because he's the lineal champion. Straight simple and plain. Go ahead.
If he the lineal champion, he the best motherfucker at 154.
I'm just gonna say
champion. He's the best motherfucker walking at 154.
I'm gonna just say this. I agree with a bit of what everybody's saying. Only reason I'll put him at least, he's definitely at elite class. He's no lower than elite class. I can't put him at God tier. Yeah, I just need to see him come back. That's it. Outside of that,
I'm sorry.
I agree with what 503 said. He's proven at 154. I'm not gonna, that Canelo shit don't matter to me. He's definitely elite. God tier. I have to see him beat Crawford. I gotta see him beat a lot of these new dudes. If he beats a lot of those new dudes, I have no problem with putting him at God tier. But he gotta.
Man, listen, bro. The only dudes he needs to fight is Terence Crawford and Baki. That's it. And he's elite. I mean, he's God tier. But I just can't do now because he's been out for so long and we don't know what's going on. Let's go to Terence Crawford, please, fellas. I gotta.
If he been out, take him off the list. That's how I feel about it. Because he's the lineal champion. If he's gonna be on the list, he's what everybody's trying to reach. He is what everybody's trying to reach, including Terence Crawford. Because Terence Crawford trying to be lineal too.
But he gotta come back, Mac. He gotta come back.
That's right. But if he ain't there, then take him off the list. Y'all making it harder than what it is. If he's not there,
I didn't. That was Steels did a great job. He did the list.
Nah, nigga.
But this is my point.
Go eat your vegetables.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Go eat your vegetables, man.
If he's not there and he's not fighting, he don't need to be on the list. If he's there and he's fighting, or y'all want him on the list, put him where he's supposed to be. Don't give me, because he ain't fighting, he needs to be here, nigga. He ain't low. Ain't nobody beating him. If ain't nobody beating him, put him right there at the top. He done beat everybody.
But he didn't beat these new crop of dudes.
But they knew. That's the point. They knew. They still trying to reach him. They knew. They trying to reach him. They trying to reach him. They trying to reach him. They knew.
And this is another thing too, bro. Charlo can't fight everybody, bro. When he already had to fight Castano twice, and he had to fight Rosario, bro. Those two dudes were belt holders at the time. Rosario was a belt holder, and Castano they was fighting for the WBA or the IBF, one of them belts. He say, "See how 503 and stay rich." What are we deflecting about, bro? We telling the truth. Listen, bro. The only reason why he lost all his belts at 154, bro, is because he chose to fight Canelo for the money.
Man, let's go to Crawford. He knows where he's at.
Like y'all already know, bro. Y'all already knew, bro, when y'all was gonna do 154, when y'all put this list together, when all fella put this list together, bro, and he put Charlo on there, bro. Y'all already know what we was gonna say. Y'all already knew. Y'all knew this, bro. But I guess being undisputed and having accolades and a good resume don't mean shit. I guess that don't mean nothing in boxing no more. So cool.
What words y'all use? I think it is.
This is straight, yo. This is glazing.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
All right, man. Let's go to Crawford, man. I don't think he needs to change. That's perfect where he's at. I'm sorry. I just can't change him. I can't put him no higher, no lower. I don't think that's disrespectful. He is elite because he's the lineal champion. Let's go
You actually can. You don't want to put him no higher.
I don't want to put him. I don't have a problem. I like Mel Charles. I like Mel Charles. He can't been around. My only problem is he hasn't been around.
Take him off the list. Take him completely off. He is not fighting.
Listen, bro. Listen. They knew what they was doing. They knew what they was doing when they put this list together, bro. They knew that we was gonna say this. They already knew this. That's why they laughing. That's why KG laughing. That's why Act laughing. That's why all laughing. They already knew what was gonna happen.
And this the thing, bro. I'm not being biased right now. I'm telling the honest to God truth. If y'all tripping because he's not active and he's not fighting, who knows when he coming back? Y'all say he always posts training videos. If he not fighting, take him the fuck off the list. It's simple. It's so simple.
It's not simple.
It is simple. He ain't fought nobody.
You see how they blame me?
He's currently the champion of recess WBA. You know what I mean? And y'all out here doing some heavily blasphemous glazing. You know what I mean?
If he's not fighting,
he ain't been back in 2 years. He hasn't been back in 2 years.
Hey, how's stuff to make people say rewind that?
Hold on. No. You know what? I'm finna blow your motherfucking bubble. You got him on the list, right? Why the fuck Earl ain't on the list then?
Earl ain't fought at 154, nigga. Stop it, bro. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing?
Y'all gonna let me finish. Y'all done brought, hold on, no, fuck that. Y'all done brought this nigga up in every conversation we done had about this. Oh, he's supposed to fight Fundora, then such and such gonna get the fight after that. Y'all done brought this nigga up in every conversation like Earl is elite, but he ain't fought at 154 yet, but y'all done brought him up in every conversation. Why ain't he on the list? He ain't fought in how many years? But he's at 154. Y'all know he's gonna fight at 154. Why ain't he on the list? But y'all got somebody that ain't fought in 2 years on the list. Take him the fuck off the list if you're not gonna put him at the top.
But he fought there
Ain't
before.
nobody beat him. Put him at the top.
You know what, Mac? Still, he had a lead, man. Can we go to Crawford, please? Can we go to Crawford?
We can go to Crawford.
Mac, first Crawford, please.
I already did. I did both of them at the same time. I said they both need to be a God tier. Crawford and Mayo. I said that.
And it's going to end with me and I. 503, did you go?
Like I say, man, my criteria has never changed. I'm not. I seen Shawa say we changing the criteria as we go. I'm not. Performance, accolades, and resume. Crawford has all three. You know what I'm saying? He's the God.
Steels, you want to break down?
Yeah, he's got tier for me. Even though that there's a lack of a resume at 154, he's fought and defeated a guy who I believe is elite class. You know what I mean? And Israel Majumah. I think he's ran up in the 154 division and become the star of the division in the absence of your false god and Mel Charlo that's been away for 2 years now. You know what I mean? So with that being said,
you like that type shit. See how you laughing? You like that. You love when niggas hate. You love when niggas is hating on Texas, bro. You like that, bro.
How?
Cause you like it. You like it. You smiling. You got a big Kool-Aid smile on right now. You love that shit, bro.
Because of what the man said. The man is hilarious.
This nigga act, man.
No, he getting at me, and you think I'm hating on Texas? How am I hating on Texas? And I like the Chargers. I like the Chargers. I really do. I don't think, like I said, I defended him. I said that fight at 168 don't affect all of his work at 154. Anybody could have put Charlo lower because he wasn't active. I was like, nah, the lowest you could give him is elite class. It ain't nothing wrong with elite class because, as you can see, not too many people there. But the champions. I think Crawford is a god tier. I think he deserves to be there. But he's still got to do a little bit more after before. That's my guy. He still got to do a little bit more after before, but he's support already came in the fight. And I'm looking forward to see what he does next. I don't know who the next opponent is. Hopefully he can get the winner of, if the fight happens, Earl in Pandora or whatever, something, or even get the boxing at 503. So that's all I really got on that. I think he is God tier. And even if we just bring it to the skill level, that alone puts him at switch hands. He can do whatever he wants. Fight on the inside, mid range.
Oh, you seen what KG said? Highlight that comment, champ. Since you like highlighting comments, highlight that one.
What? Which one?
Look at the chat. See what he said.
He said Bud ain't beat Mel though. Yeah, Mel ain't been around. That ain't his fault. And to keep it real, that was supposed to be a match that was supposed to happen. But again, I agree. He dared to be great. Move up to 68 to fight Canelo. That's the fight that Crawford won next after Earl. We heard what he was saying in the Earl Spence fight. He was like, next. He really wanted him. So we can't knock Crawford. Like I said, it takes two to tango. That's what I've been saying this whole live. It takes two to tango. I put him at elite tier, bro. Yeah, he had elite tier, but all right, man, we about to get up out of here, yo. We about to get up out of here. This was fun, especially Matt coming on here. 5 always come and show love. You know what I mean? Matt came on here arguing like my older brothers and sisters and shit on Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's cool.
That's right. Y'all love it. Y'all love it when I come around, goddamn.
I'm saying 5 men, tell the people we back tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm back tomorrow, man. Apologies for not doing the show last week. I had to take my daughter to her friend's birthday party, and also they had a Christmas party for the cheerleaders, so I wasn't able to get active on Sundays, but we'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, we gonna get into a lot of hot boxing topics, man, so y'all be on the lookout for Usual Suspect Sundays. I love my brothers acting odd. You know what I'm saying? This is a great show. This show should get more views, more eyes on it, because it definitely shows contrast in all of our opinions and our perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And it's straight boxing talk, no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight drop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys keep cooking up, doing what y'all doing. We gonna keep having these good debates, good dialogue, man, and that's really what it's all about. And you see, the difference between us and them, bro, is that I could absolutely hate what Act is saying, but that's still my brother. I can hate what Stay is saying, that's still my brother. I can hate what Art is saying and how he ranking his list, but that's still my brother. We don't get emotional behind these boxers. We might have passion and what we believe and how we view shit, and that's it. That's all. I never disrespect or stop fucking with my guys because we disagree on the boxing opinion. Never.
Yes, sir.
So y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Yeah, Stills, man. You want to close this out?
Well, look, I gotta roll out, man. This was a great show. I'm glad I was able to finally come on the Ep.9 show. They welcomed me with open arms. They knew I was gonna come and be a problem, like I always do.
Yeah,
but I'm still
serious.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Stills, close this out, bro. All right, man.
Man, I love y'all, man. I'm gonna visit with y'all later. Hey, y'all make sure y'all come to Comic Cons tomorrow. We got a live show for y'all tomorrow.
Oh, that's gonna be
nice.
another
And,
debate.
y'all make sure
We
y'all
gonna
be
see
there.
us debating
And
again.
be square. It's simple as that.
We gonna be
Don't
debating
come over here and
again.
then can't come over there. No, bring your ass on over there and come to Comic Cons tomorrow. Salute.
I'm still trying. I mean, that's crazy, man. I still ain't got on Comic Con, bro.
Yo, man.
No. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But see, you see how Act be doing 5. When we around each other, man, you my brother, bro. I love you, bro. He want to ride around in Atlanta with me in the Tesla, but I can't get no invite to Comic Cons, man. That's fucked up, man. It's cool though.
Hey, you know what? Hey, maybe he needs to come do the Christmas show with us.
You got 5 gonna pick like similar ones to me, but you know what? Fuck.
He got to send his list in.
You want to do 5? You want to? Yeah, give me 5 of your top Christmas movies. We gonna do that Tuesday. You off?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It all depends on what time. If I can make the show at a decent when y'all do the show, then possibly. I work Tuesday though. So I don't know what. Just call me or text me, bro. Just let me know.
Steels, give us your last real quick, and I'm gonna close it out. Over there, y'all go to Kano's channel. I'm gonna be over there cooking it up with him.
Yeah, because he want to talk about this Charles Conwell. I'm gonna listen in. I'm gonna holler at y'all brothers.
All right. Steels, you there? I think I don't know. I think Steel's mic is messed up. Oh man, salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all check us out tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. Alright, it's cool, Steels. Alright, it's cool, Steels. I'm gonna hold it down. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets. We'll be back again. I'ma holla at Odd to see what list we gonna do. And man, appreciate everybody, man. We out of here.
To live is to risk it all. Otherwise, you're just an inert chunk of randomly assembled molecules drifting wherever the universe blows you.